from Las Vegas, it's Barman Sunday Night Poker!
What if you've got some good cocktails at the bottom of the poker screen?
Welcome to the stream, folks.
Welcome to the stream. First time players, we're just getting Dutch Heretic Ned sorts with his cards. He's not having much luck. But good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman, and welcome to another night of Shills Poker on the Eie Network. We've got a few of us with us tonight, with hopefully more joining later. And it's going to be a night of silly jokes, having a laugh, and really badly played poker. So no change from normal then. And we'll go around the table first, say hello to everyone, and we may as well start with the gentleman on my left with... I hope a higher IQ than he's got chips at the moment, but it's AB Science.
I don't know about that. 96 sounds pretty high.
How you doing, Squire? What's going on in your world?
Yeah, not too bad. I just finished cutting and just uploaded another video. I'm just kind of trying to figure out a good time for it to be released and whether I should premiere it, but there's quite... it's quite time sensitive because of the content of the video to keep it quite topical. But yeah, we'll just have to see. It's somewhere maybe tonight after this, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet.
Well, you got the nice gap after this before the UnCalled Four, haven't you? So it's always
a
handy slot to take. Hour and a half.
At 11. Okay.
Yeah, UnCalled Four's 90 minutes after this, isn't it, Amy?
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Awesome,
well, then in that case, I'm just going to bow out from this introduction and set a premiere time.
No worries. While you're doing that, we'll turn to the next person. Hello, Amy!
Hello, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. The weekend's been good. How's yours?
Good so far. The snow is melting again, so that's good. We keep getting snowstorms, but... oh, well. Yeah.
Don't like...
But no, we don't like that because that really makes us a little stir crazy, but we're doing good. Yeah. And I'm really excited about the show tonight and everything, so this is going to be good. We've got a good show on the UnCalled Four, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice. It's mad to think you've got snow there, and all day, these last few days, it's been glorious sunshine here, like nice and warm, and like, let's sit in the garden weather. That's
exactly,
crazy.
Yeah. It is. We should be getting back to warmer weather soon, though. So hopefully, yay! It's only April, so I just have to hang in there.
Yeah. Not that you can actually go anywhere, though.
Right. Exactly. But makes it a little better. At least you can go outside and stand on your porch for a few minutes.
That's not too bad. Then. That's not too bad. And then in the background, twiddling the knobs and playing with his bits, it's Tatty.
I never touch no knobs.
We've got the evidence. Boomer told us.
Oh, Boomer, you bastard. I told you
I thought it was me. I thought it was Pip. Sorry, wrong hand.
Yeah. All good, man. All
So
good,
how
I have to say. The one thing I have noticed, just with the weather and what have you, on the weather forecast for tomorrow, just to show you how fucked up the weather can be, within a distance of 600 miles, so Aberdeen to London, the temperature is ranging between 5 degrees Celsius and 21 degrees Celsius.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Well, you see, there's a thing. There's a reason behind that.
Weather.
It has to do with... oh, shit, I shouldn't have folded. Oh, fuck. I just realized. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, that was terrible.
Well, we know we know where the eights were then.
It was better than that.
8 and a queen.
But yeah, it's almost like, the geometry of the earth and everything. But
yeah.
It's all through those damn clouds, they just get in the way. Oh, but anyway, sitting in the background, being very quiet at the moment, we've got Ned. Are you there, Ned?
I hope so.
If you press the little sit-in button at the bottom of your screen, you'll be able to join the table again to play more poker on the next hand. There we go. It times out. If you don't do anything for 30 seconds, it sits you out. So just so the game keeps moving. But we'll teach you poker. We'll teach you poker really badly. Don't worry. So what's going on in your world, Ned? What you been up to and what's going on?
I have seen the Shills yesterday with this thing about the space shuttle that this idiot thinks that this big tank is filled with gas and it's a balloon.
Yes,
So
it's
I
a
made
giant balloon.
I made some calculations. Do you know how many Hindenburgs it will cost you to raise the shuttle only about 5 or 10 meters from the ground?
Go on.
100.
Fuck my life.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of Hindenburgs.
To get it to the stratosphere, and that wouldn't even work because they would all burst. It would take 200 or one Hindenburg of 28 kilometers long and like 1,200 meters in diameter. So
Bloody hell. That's a big balloon.
That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you just think about the balloon that Felix Baumgartner needed, that thing was huge.
this, if you make a balloon with the size of the tank of the space shuttle, it can lift only one person.
Okay.
And then it's made of cloth. So even if you fill this tank with hydrogen, it won't even lift its own weight.
Oh, bloody hell. Bloody
Well done, Tatty.
Good job.
Keep you on it.
And I hope we will bring next week a video about that.
Nice. I want to get it out as soon as, isn't it? While it's all fresh in your brain. But turning
That's
from
right.
you, we have, with the fans that are so loud, everyone can hear them. It's okay, Boomer.
Well, how are you guys? Yeah, I'm getting a new system in a couple of weeks, so the fans will be gone. Will the
Oh, my
computer.
word.
Yeah,
Oh, my word.
Some money they've given us, we can talk about what we're going to spend it on. But at home lockdown, all the jigsaw puzzles are done. We just played Mousetrap, and that means we've got yo-yos left. And after that, I don't know. I think it's...
Yo-yos are good. You can learn how to walk the dog. That
Yes.
one where you cradle it in the basket. Yeah, all that stuff that I can't remember how to do any of from when I had yo-yos as a kid.
brain injury is something that comes to mind from yo-yos.
Yeah, that probably will happen. Check. But yeah, it's all good. Anything else going on in your world, mate?
Oh, no, but I was going to ask you, did you do your trivia night, the new less corruption version, or are you still doing your trivia? How did that
Oh,
go?
are you still being a sore loser?
Well, my legal advice is not to say anything, but I'm just wondering how your more recent one went.
The last one was good. It was a good night. Yeah, we had Ilya and Punchy versus Flint and... Oh, crap. Who got... Ned. Of course, Ned came on. Ned filled in for
That's
AB.
why I'm here. That's why I'm
That's
here.
not-
There's some,
Well, he filled in
not
for
why
me, even
you're
though I was
here.
filling in for someone else.
Yes.
Punchy is
All
the
right,
man.
that's how it
We
goes,
still
is it?
couldn't get hold of Corpus.
And guess who won? Okay, Boomer, guess who won?
Well, we know who's paying the checks here, who's signing the money. I know it is. Punchy is the unknown factor. See, he lulls the opposition into a false sense of security and then whacks them at the end. He's a very good
He's
player.
very smart. Very
yeah.
smart. Yeah,
And he keeps it hidden so well.
he does. Yeah.
So next week we'll have to arrange teams for next week, and I think it's going to be another good week. So I'm sure we could get Pip and Ori to come and play again.
Yeah, no problem. Would love to.
Yeah.
So see how that goes. But then, speaking of the Pip and Ori, it's Pip. How are you doing, Pip?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you very much.
Jolly good. I must say I did enjoy your hangover story the other day.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
I was just more amused as you're reading it, and then you have to struggle not to laugh yourself. I'm like, that's brilliant.
it explained a lot.
Reading it with one didn't really help either.
No. Oh, God, no. Oh, rather you than me on that. So what else is going on in your world? What have you been up to?
Absolutely nothing. Oh, I did get a new PC, so I've been playing with that.
Ooh. Is it all shiny with lights and
Yeah,
everything?
it's amazing how fast the internet is, really.
Wow.
I mean, my old PC was running Windows XP. So there you go.
Wow. Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough. See,
Well,
I
that's it. Playing with
for
the
God's
PC
sake.
and sitting in the
You
house.
see,
Yeah, I've got the joy that I've got good PC, but shit
Right.
internet. And in which case, this is the 4th time I've actually been disconnected from the bloody poker table. Rah.
Wow.
But now it just keeps spinning for connecting, so we'll come back to that in a minute. But then, sat next to you, finally, we had Colon, because I can remember that much. How are you doing, Colon?
Just enjoying the fact I've got a week off.
Boomer, your fans are getting even louder, mate.
Okay.
I'm muting that man.
Oh, right.
Does that get
Yeah,
better?
just-
Is that better? Hang on. I know.
Just
What about
mute
that
in
one?
between talking.
Okay.
That works. And then you don't have to worry too much about it, do you? Anyway, Colon, to what you've been up to, apart from your week off, you jammy bastard. Not that I'm doing anything
I'm
anyway.
just enjoying the fact I've got a week off next week before having to go back and try and sort it all out again. Nothing ever changes in that respect. The weeks just keep on rolling by, and the last 3 have just faded into the same existence all the way through. Apart from that, I've been watching some silly stuff, finding some silly videos, and I'm glad you enjoyed them last night.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard.
Yeah, they were all mine, by the way.
I noticed that in the chat you were apologising. I'm like, you
Oh,
twat,
I
I'm
have
going
to
find
apologise
you.
for that lot. They were just awful.
They were absolutely awful. They were
Say-
some of the worst videos I've come
Yeah,
into.
when I found that Satan one, oh my god, I laughed my socks off.
That was mind-numbingly stupid. That
It was
literally was.
awful.
It's like, yes, we've got this word, and if we move 2 letters from one end, then move one of the other letters to the other end, and then amazingly make this T out of a line. Like, the fucking drugs are you taking? I need some of them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Quite clearly,
Yeah.
Saxon.
Should have been.
Oh,
It made me giggle so much when I found that one. That was just hilarious. But anyway, yeah. Apart from that, we had Beaver on Mr. Sensible's channel on Friday.
I saw that. He was talking about bees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant subject. Enjoyed it completely. Fantastic thing. And we found out that Mr. Sensible and Beaver are both have memberships now.
Hey, I saw that Beaver. I didn't realize Mr. S had them.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's been sent the details through, and apparently he just needs to activate it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes. Awesome.
Very, very cool.
There was someone
Dawson's
else
sitting
got
up, by the
membership
way.
as well. Jose,
Nice
I
hand,
think.
AB. Yeah, Jose got membership.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he was talking about them today. So, which is very cool for him. But yeah, life is going well for everyone, it seems.
Yeah, even though we're in lockdown.
Even though we're in lockdown and we're all bored. It's like,
I'm not at the table, but I'm here. Hi, everyone.
I was coming to you. I was finishing the table first. God, you're so needy, Ilya. God.
I am so needy.
And sitting in the background, we've got Ilya Moon. See, there's your intro. Now you can talk.
Hi. Hello.
You can have my spot.
I can't play right now. I've got my hotspot on, so I can be on meets from one laptop. I have 2 cell phones, so I've got my hotspot on one, and I've got meets running from my laptop from the hotspot, and then my cell phone is what I'm using for YouTube. So,
Wow, busy.
it's a great time to be alive with technology.
The joys of multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's a multitasking.
Yeah. So
There-
what's going on in your world, Ilya?
Oh gosh, everything. Well, right now there are 2 people in this chat and at the table who were a part of teams that Punchy and I beat. So that brings me tremendous joy.
That wasn't difficult.
And then also, I won't be on the UnCalled Four tonight, as most of you know.
Barman, are
I've
you going to
got-
bet?
I've just had to re-sign in again, mate.
I am having my mom really wanted to do a family video call and dinner tonight, so I'm going to be doing that. But Amy will be hosting, and we're going to have a special guest host tonight of Ashanti, and then Jenny Morgan is joining the panel again. And I have got some really good videos lined up for them to go through tonight, so that should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So, yeah. And that's about it. Other than that, just preparing to go back to work this week. Not, working from home. I'm not going anywhere. But, yeah, just that, and then I'll be hopefully on your quiz show again Friday if Punchy can get off work in time. So, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, I'm glad that hand folded for me, that the bloody computer logged me out, because I would have had nothing.
You would have had
And I know
poop.
that if I got into... I would have had poop.
Yeah, it was poop all the way around.
I had poop. I had
Hey,
change.
Auntie.
Apart from Amy.
Oh,
Thank you.
Amy. Why did we not bet more on that? Wow.
Yeah.
Golly.
No, I should have.
Must be pulling us up.
Ah,
Pair of 8, the trip 6s. Jeez.
yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
damn. You could have made a fortune on that.
Yeah.
Because no one would expect it from you. That, like,
Dribble it a little bit.
Ouch. Ow. Don't talk about Amy like that. She's my best friend. And my wife one day.
There you go.
Oh dear. Right. Hopefully I'll be in. Right, if I resit in, that would help, wouldn't it? Duh. Bloody hell. So has anyone seen anything horrendously stupid apart from the Colon's videos that he gave us on the Shills last night?
No, I tend not to watch stupid. I just wait for everyone else to rebut it.
That was the last one I watched.
Yep.
About the space shuttle.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrendously stupid.
That's why I made it this comparison with the Hindenburg.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I've been knocked off the table again. I'm going to have to end up resetting my internet, aren't I, before I end up losing the meats. For God's sake. Before I do that, I'll sort this out in a minute. The music tonight, which one did we go for, Tats? Because you did say one and then said the other.
Adam Wright.
Adam Wright is the gentleman tonight. Nice sort of country style singing. Some bloody good songs. Fair play to him. And then we've got another country guy for next week, because we had a choice of 2 for this week. So hence why I wasn't sure who we went for. But yeah, Adam Wright. The link will be floating about in the description, possibly every so often in the chat if I can remember to get it. Go and check him out. Yeah, it's all good. And then you get to watch us play really bad poker. Right, if I get kicked off one more time, I'm going to have to reset my internet, aren't I? Bloody thing. But oh well, right. And unfortunately, we're missing Punchy and all his bad jokes this week.
The godless scammer said he was going to fill in for him.
Well, Godless Scammer said, because I did message him. Oh, I see. Yeah, he says he can provide a few bad jokes.
Yeah.
Well, told you, you're welcome to come on, Godless Scammer. So, pop me a link on. Oh, I can't. Pop Tatty a message on Discord. Oh no, I have got Discord open. Haha, I reopened it. And we can send you a link somewhere, wherever you are. I'll never find you. Ooh, cards. Oh my god.
Good job, then.
I missed this one. I'm going to be fuming. Call. There we go. God's sake. What is going on with this
show?
It is. Just getting annoyed when I get a decent set of cards and it's like, no, you don't get to play. Haha, fuck you, Barman. It's like, no.
Well, I can only say Netflix and Prime TV and the Disney Channel have been taking a hammering.
Oh, yeah. Netflix and Prime have been getting hammered.
Yeah, my daughter's probably watched too much.
Well, we've been catching up with Walking Dead because we're quite far behind. Oh. So we're about halfway through season 8 now. So we're slowly getting there.
I gave up season 2, I think, or season 3.
I like Walking
I was just the same all the bloody time.
Well, yeah, but people die.
Yeah.
After
After the first season of Negan, that was it for me. I gave up.
Oh, I've enjoyed that one. Negan was class. Well, he still is. Negan's still there on mine at the moment, so.
Well, I've heard of that.
Well, you stopped at like season 2. Negan didn't come into like season 7.
I gave up at the start of that season.
Let's see, we're season 10 at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we
10 seasons?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it really is quite clearly wrapping up at the moment. But
well, I think all of so far season 8, it takes place over like 3 days. The whole season, basically, it's horrendous. But yeah, because they know the zombies. Yeah, I've just lost my table seat again. God's sake! Luckily, I was folding. They know the zombies are all starting to decompose so much that they can't stay about for much longer. So,
well, the story is running out as well.
Yeah, there's that too.
I mean, the comic books did finish, and yeah.
Never read any of the comic books.
Nah, neither do I. I don't get along with them. I don't get along with the with graphic novels.
I was going to say, are they comic books or graphic novels? Dun dun dun.
Well, I don't care.
No, one's just a more expensive version than the other, isn't it?
The way I look at it is a graphic novel is a one piece, whereas the cartoon season is multiple. So, like Black Orchid was a graphic novel.
The way I see it is you store the graphic novels under your bed, whereas the comic books you store on top of your bed. Mum's okay with that.
Yeah, that's.
I think you have a different graphic there.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, damn, silly. Okay. No, just disregard that. I must have just made that up. Don't know where that came
back in a sec.
Terrible. Nope.
Well, come on, it's lockdown.
There is that. There's not much to do.
A man has his needs.
Yeah.
When you're in mum's basement.
We don't need to hear about your needs. We really don't.
When you're in mum's basement, which happens to be the name of a new show to be launched very soon in the near future on That's the Black Side.
Shameless plug.
Never miss an opportunity for shilling.
Yes.
Yeah. What day is that going to be on, Berber? Any idea?
Well, hoping to lead it into the mainstream, but we'll see what happens. It depends.
Yeah, okay.
Many
on
people,
a different day as well. You see, that's all.
Yeah, but then you've got to get all the people together. And as you guys would know, getting lots of people together at one time is tricky. Separating it just doubles the fun. All the fun of the fair.
Yeah, I can only say right at this moment in time, everybody's at home, so...
I've found this whole daylight savings thing is just really... Now I just say, it's in 7 hours or it's in 26 hours. I just don't even try to figure out where someone is.
I've started saying that.
We, the Shills, have absolutely no idea what you're talking about when you say it's difficult to get a group of people together.
We all must be on the same time.
I do.
You learn certain people's habits. Like, I don't go near computers before midday for obvious reasons. And that's when other people are going to bed.
Your conversation takes a week to have.
Or in this
Oh, nice, Aimee.
Amy's hustling tonight.
Yeah, done.
Thank you.
Why am I sitting out? Good God.
I don't know. I think I'm in Discord. Now what? Godless scummer. Where's my meat? I can't even find anything I want to find. Jesus wept. There it is. Right. Godless scummer, send me a message because I'm useless and can never find people's names. I'll just see if I can find you. Godless. Why can't I find you? Your name's different on Discord, isn't it?
I've got him here.
Oh, send him the meat link then, Tats.
Send him a meat link.
Send him a meat link. Yeah.
Oh no, I've been forced out of the game.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was too.
Their server's obviously having serious hissy fits at the moment, innit?
That was just me walking away.
Oh right, fair enough.
Because Mr. Science came in and stole my vape thingy, so I had to go and steal it back.
I'm good. I've got 4 of them.
Yeah, I used to have have several, but they've died, and I've got one left. But Final Fantasy VII Remake came out the other day, so she's pounding that thing.
My daughter's
down.
finished it already.
Yeah, she's just finished it, and she's just starting it on a hard mode now.
Oh, there you go.
Final Fantasy VII Remake came out.
Waiting years for it to come out and done it in a night, I think, or something.
Well, this is only a quarter of it.
Oh, is it? Not the full thing?
No, it's not the full thing.
Ah, right. Okay, that explains it then.
Yeah, because the original game, it would take ages to finish
Mm-hmm.
that.
I was going to say, is that the one that wasn't that 4 CDs on the PlayStation?
Because it was.
Yeah,
it was quite long, but yeah. So they've released I don't know the details. The last Final Fantasy game I played was on I think the NES.
bloody hell.
So,
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is not the full remake. It is just one part of it, and then part 2 will come out probably next year, and then part 3. Yeah, you know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aimee. Nice.
Bloody hell, Aimee.
Thank you.
You're on a roll.
You're
On a
kicking
roll.
some ass tonight, love.
Yeah,
Thank
mine.
you.
Oh.
I'm getting spanked.
You notice Amy's the one that's been concentrating. The rest of us have just been yakking away.
Yeah,
with
Amy's been very silent there, just like, give me all your chips.
That's right, with my tongue stuck out too, because I really have that concentration
It
face
helped.
going.
That really helped.
It did.
Yeah,
Getting
I'm
spanked by
180
Amy,
down.
not without its charm.
Yeah, I'm 180 down. Amy's 180 up at the moment, and I give some between her and Tatty.
I'm well down. I'm having no luck at all.
I'm
tonight.
well down because I gambled
fuck
100
is this?
because I thought I had a good hand. I know I did. Well, I did, but somebody had a better one.
Not doing well today. Watch, Colon's going to spoil it now and bet because I hope no one else has.
Taking advantage of our
I'm
not good-
trying to try and get some cash back, so I'm just going to push you guys along a bit.
I'm on check fold, so I don't care.
It's a cunning plan. So you've scared them all out now, Colin.
Oh, really?
You've got 2
I'd
green.
already made the choice. But based on the cards that were there and the cards in my hand, there was no way I was going to do any better than that. Oh, God. GeoStriber and his terrible jokes. I'm just going to call him Geo because I hate getting his surname wrong. I'm pretty certain at this point that the coronavirus will actually net save lives in the United States because all the schools are closed.
Oh,
Good point.
Oh,
dark humor already, Geo.
She was shooting.
Jesus.
Great.
Jesus.
Great.
That's savage.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Godless Scummer. Sorry, I'm in Discord, but haven't received anything. I'm not that at all familiar with Discord.
No one is. No one
Yep.
is.
Right,
No.
top left hand. of the
Oh wow,
Discord
there's
screen.
quite a big delay. I just saw I've just seen the screen on the actual stream. Wow.
What to do, what to do, what to do.
Yeah. Godless Scummer, top left-hand side near the little Discord
Oh, what the
avatar-y
hell.
thing. Hopefully there'll be a number 1 with Tatty's sort of avatar in it. Click in that, and that should have the link. Because that'll take you to your messages. Or click the little home button in the top and just look for Tattie-Bogle. It should be there. You should be able to get in. We can save you.
Let's see, he's on a phone.
He could be on a phone.
That's on Discord.
You should still be able to
Discord, sir.
see it though. I can. Pretty mine.
It's a fun thing. We all use Discord. None of us know how it works.
No.
It's a bit
I
like
know how
poker.
to-
Magic.
I know how Discord works pretty well.
Don't lie.
I do. I built my entire server by myself. No
I
help.
built my server by myself. Doesn't mean I know how it works.
I'll get one. It's absolute crap.
The guy you want to talk to is Bacon God.
Yeah.
He really knows how to sort his Discord servers out.
Thank God I have someone for it.
Yeah, you got Roxy does yours, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I think it took me about 2 days to give roles out and make myself the owner. Couldn't figure it out at all.
If you're talking about video games, I can tell you my record. I reached level 2 in Pac-Man.
Yay, well done.
After 30 years.
That's about my level too.
Oh, Gio's jokes are getting worse.
Yeah, but you know what the problem with Pac-Man? Every time you get a faster computer, Pac-Man is speeding up.
No, Pac-Man's slowing down. The ghosts are getting bloody faster.
Damn ghost.
I think it has no internal clock or something.
Oh, I like Ardwen's joke at the moment. A terror striker right now would be walking into the next Flurf convention with a 5G dongle. Oh, that confused the shit out of him.
5G will kill you. It makes
only if you
me
get hit hard enough with it.
My
Hey.
God, I just kept checking.
Hey, Pip.
Check.
5G will kill you because it makes you 5 times more heavy.
How to upset a Flurf? Hold your Pixel 4 up.
Oh, you bugger.
What have you done, Tatty?
And picked it.
Yeah, I thought you were missing.
I thought you dropped out to try and help, try and find Godless Scummer's stuff.
Oh, we got him. He's just joined.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, Dark Knight Apologetics. I set up my Discord server myself too, but I don't know how it works. See, it's true.
Yeah,
No one
they're in
knows.
the club. Nobody has a clue.
Yeah.
I miss
I
Punchy.
don't bother with the whole thing.
I don't even use mine. I post everyone else except my own.
I
miss-
occasionally remember to post in mine.
I miss Punchy because it's like you can't. It's like Abbott and Costello. I need Punchy.
Oh.
Agree. He keeps the bar so low.
I'm gonna call him and see if I can wake him up.
Yeah. Punchy.
I hear a guitar.
Punchy. Tell him his fan club awaits.
And tell him he's a lightweight. I was up till 6 this morning.
Haven't memes been the big winner lately? There's been so many good memes coming up from all this boredom of staying in lockdown.
Oh, some of them are awesome.
Was that one I saw the other day? Two rather large people sitting in a room going, "Yay, the lockdown's over. Now how the hell do we get out of the house?"
How they feel.
Go outside? No chance.
Guys, am I in the meet, by the way?
Yay!
Hi, Scummer.
Hi there.
Hi, sorry.
Hello,
Sorry, guys,
how are you?
Sorry, guys, I fucking hate Discord. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Oh, is that AB playing guitar?
AB?
Yeah.
What's he playing us?
Why don't you send me a link so I could get in on the poker or something? But
Right, we'll make that easy. That's in the side chat of the Google Meets. Just click in the bit that says chat, and the password is below it, exactly as it's typed.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll be able to get on the table.
Let me have a look because I'm on a tablet at the moment, so I don't know if it's going to.
Oh, so you're gonna be fun.
Me too. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
Good job, Boomer.
Remember, you're being careful.
So I'm a double Luddite, so
That's all right. I just got disconnected. Bloody thing.
okay.
Hopefully I'll rejoin before the thing starts. In fact, it's not an invalid password. Fuck off. AB, if you're going to play guitar, you have to serenade us and sing to us as well.
Well, hold on. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. My gate is really
I think you've got it
out.
plugged in, dude.
Let me get back a second.
Oh shit! I have got it plugged in. So it's actually
Plugged into his mixer board. Oh, there you go.
yeah, of course. So it is feed. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
For a moment, I thought it was Davey 504.
Huh? Oh, David. Ah, yeah, David.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
No, not worth any more than that. At least he's playing his nice tunes.
Yes.
Do you think he thinks it's actually unplugged now, or do you think he knows he's still plugged in?
Yeah, I'm aware that is.
Oh, that's all right.
He is slapping.
Yeah, precisely. It's maybe 5 or 4. I mean, you can't play fingerstyle stuff.
Godless Scummer, is that you for Wine 491?
I think that's me. It says join
Hey.
table. Yeah. I haven't done this,
we
so,
would normally go through how to name and stuff like that, but at this point, it
Yeah.
doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
So you've come to the suppliers with bad jokes, have you?
Oh, mainly. I'll just do that if I can't get on
Ooh, that'd be good.
fucking table. So
Well, hopefully that'll be you. As long as you can see, if you're seeing the table now with all of us sat round, then you're
Yeah,
on the right table. Which is
You're
better
getting
than
cards the next
Boomer
round.
did the other week. Yeah, you should do actually, because you'll be in a playing position. Unlike Boom, who actually sat at the wrong table and was playing poker for about half an hour with random people as we were all chatting, not noticing all the names on everyone were different.
Then Ilya said, "I'll sit out and let you in." I've been playing.
Yeah.
Oh, God's sake! I've just been kicked from the table again.
Yeah, there were 3 Mexicans. I ran up with about 40 of their credits. I think they were chasing me. I'm not sure. I've turned up and hustled them back.
Oh, my God.
But now you have the Corona jokes and the 5G jokes. Did you know that and this is no joke, that here in the Netherlands there were 2 telephone towers lit on fire?
Yeah, same in the UK.
Same here. Yeah.
They were afraid of this 5G. These guys need to go to some asylum or something because they have absolutely no clue what they're talking about.
No, none at all.
They're talking about radiation. It is no radiation. It is waves. It is something totally different. And 5G
it is radiation. It is radiation, just not ionizing radiation.
Yeah, but that's because in English they use it for both kinds. But it is not particles that's flying around. And 5G is around you everywhere. It is just unmodulated.
I mean, they are particles flying around and everything, but they're just not damaging. As simple as that.
You have to laugh. Spurs the other day is like 60 gigahertz is going to kill us all. No 5G uses 60 gigahertz. Well, by 5G we just mean everything.
Yeah, wasn't that what Spurs who came up with that paper, which had absolutely nothing to do with anything whatsoever. It was just talking about improvements in spectroscopic techniques.
Yes.
Really
I'll be fair,
sad?
it took me about 3 times to read that paper to understand it even halfly, and I was like, okay.
What's really sad is that the World Health Organization, oh my gosh, why is that so hard for me to say? They actually put out a statement yesterday telling everyone that 5G has nothing to do with the coronavirus and that viruses cannot be transmitted through radio waves. It's sad that they had to put that out.
Well,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous they had to, Yeah,
it is just ridiculous. It is the most stupid thing I've ever heard, and that includes flat Earth.
The thing is, though, these crazy people will take that and say, "Oh, why have they got to say something like that? They're just trying to fool us all." They will take that as proof that obviously it does, and they're just trying to scare us all. Shut the fuck up.
No, they have to say it because people are destroying tax-funded property.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know why they've got to say it, but you'll get the nutters who will take that as they're admitting it. That's why they've got to tell us.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing around like, oh, they are lying to you. They want you to believe that, and it's all not true. And then someone else comes along and just goes, well, actually, I think you'll find that, and that, right? And then you go, yeah, but that's what they want you to believe.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go for it.
The WHO is that World Health Organization. I thought it was Doctor Who.
Never underestimate the stupidity of a Facebook mums group.
Oh God!
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I did see something on Twitter the other day about a poll, trying to see if people agreed with Twitter clamping down on the use of the word Karen on Twitter because it was sexist and the equivalent of the N-word, but for white women.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, it was. It spiraled completely out of control. I am pretty sure that the whole thing was satire, but just in case it wasn't, that would be amazing.
That would be ridiculous.
Because people took the piss and they threatened court action with people who were taking the piss and all of that. It just went beautiful. It was a wonderful dumpster fire. It was amazing.
So every woman in the world called Karen only to change her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that there are no actual babies ever born named Karen? They spawn into existence about the age of 40.
You can laugh about it. It's true.
That's totally true.
They get green hair, short hair, and stuff.
I could get my wife Karen to come over and talk now, but unfortunately she's on the phone talking to the manager.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
I need to spice this up a bit, don't we?
I don't mind. Aldwin's just put in the chat, why don't they believe it's a virus? Because you can't catch a virus. And Joey Rocha said that. He said, yeah, you can't catch a virus. Anyone who wants can come and sneeze or cough in my mouth. It's like, you fucking weirdo.
I don't know who's been the worst of them throughout this. It would be like Joe Rich. I think Flat Earth Focker's been the worst throughout this whole thing.
Oh, he's a moron.
Absolute moron.
They're all
I don't know what they've been up to. I mean, Sleeping Warrior has been pretty fucking bad, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can always rely on Riley to put out the stupid, can't you, sir?
Yeah, but I suppose he is, in Mark Sargent's words, a cheap instigator.
Yeah.
A little backball one for you to keep an eye on is Eyes to See, because she's been doing the Flat Earth Fokker thing as well.
But you know why you cannot catch a virus?
Go on, why can't you catch a virus?
Because there is no net that small.
Oh, dear.
I like Tusk's version. I didn't catch a virus, it caught me. I didn't go out with a big net and chase it down.
So it's not just the Flurf community.
I just see these guys walking around with these butterfly nets. I want to catch a virus. I want to catch a virus. My God.
It's not just the Flurf community that is saying that this is a hoax and it's 5G. It's also the red pill, black pill, incel, MGTOW community too.
Yeah, but it's everyone. It's just Karen as well.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be brave.
The thing is, we say that, you know, a lot of people say that Flat Earth is a gateway kind of conspiracy, but no, it fucking isn't.
Thank you.
It really is. You know,
Well, I don't say who and whatever, but I actually had a chat with on my friend's channel with a flat earther yesterday, and I've got to be. It's probably the first time I've actually talked with a flurf who is somewhat honest. I mean, you know, he's just in a sort of sense that, yeah, he's probably willing to change his mind. It's just, you know, I don't think he gets the science behind it, which I'll be like, I'm not a scientifically minded guy. I don't know, you know, I don't know shit about science. I admit that, but I just found it was interesting to at least have it was refreshing to me to actually have a chat with someone who kind of thinks the Earth is flat, but I think is at least willing enough to be an honest interlocutor, and like I'm pretty sure we'll change. I'm pretty sure once he's presented with the real evidence, one day he's going to change his mind. So I'm confident.
Hopefully.
Anyway.
If I'm honest, I don't think that will be the thing. I mean, if you're willing to entertain a notion, then I'm going to suggest that you are not honest, at least not honest with yourself.
Yeah, but what's going to
I think
be in the existence of an honest player? I think God, dishonest is buggery.
But it's not one of those ones out there making videos about it or anything.
Yeah.
I think I do think he honestly believes that, but I think there's enough doubt in his mind that I didn't get the vibe from him that he was deliberately bullshitting me or nothing, you know.
Yeah, he's honest enough to know that he doesn't know for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Good job, Puma.
Coming after you, Colin. Oh, sorry, that was a personal vendor.
Right, so there's a comment. There's a comment in the chat from Arduin saying that at the moment it seems like half the globe believes in the 5G conspiracy. It's starting to look like the fear rots people's brains or something. Yeah, but there's a lot of the shit, because we saw the same kind of nonsense. I mean, it just so happens to coincide with lockdowns at the moment, but we saw the same kind of nonsense with 4G, with 3G, with 2G, and just with mobile phones at every step of the way.
And guess what? We're still alive.
About these, you know, different kind of microwaves and stuff like that, how they're really damaging.
They had it with the automobile. They were too fast. You could not drive faster than like 35 miles an hour because all your internal organs would melt and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was said
with
in
the trains
100 years ago. They said it. Trains the same.
Yeah.
The milk in cows will go sour, and they won't lay eggs anymore. And
yeah, people are scared of technology. But I will say one thing: I'm surprised going through my normal Facebook feed, and you see the occasional stupid thing that people post. Oh my God! I never realised how many of my friends are nut jobs. But I'll be fair, it's not my school friends. There's one of my school friends who is complete nut job and keeps posting crazy stuff. But it's the older generation, and I'm thinking, what are you just like completely technology avert? It's like Jesus, Luddite Central.
Can you believe I have a friend?
I can't say nothing. I'm a Luddite, so.
I have a friend who is an engineer. He is an architect, and he has learned a lot, and he believes that the moon landings are a hoax. So it comes in every level.
That's because there's no buildings in the moon.
I just like Planner Walk's response when someone said, how do you know the moon landings are fake? It's like, could you redo the moon landings now? Yes. How would you do the lights? And like, what do you mean? The lights are all... Oh, they don't even know what half the time they're trying to disagree with or what the proof is that it was there, let alone going into the trackings and things that they had to do for the thing.
Let's just say, I think it'd be a lot easier to fake the moon landings now than it would have been in 1969, when it was would have been just easy to go to the fucking moon.
Yeah,
if you go to the moon.
If you look at that NVIDIA presentation, I mean, you look at that NVIDIA presentation about the moon, faking the moon landings and stuff like that, and they had some Tesla V100 GPUs working on that and making that really beautiful kind of scene. But if you kind of suspend disbelief, then that looks real. But actually, if you look at it carefully, then it becomes quite clear that is CGI. You can spot it.
But wasn't there a director to explaining how hard it is to completely fake the moon landing?
Yeah, and that was the whole point.
It was cheaper to get the man to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick would have cost more than the actual moonshot itself in total. So the economic way
he would have done it on location.
Yeah. I think it was College Humor did the one, and they did a quick breakdown. I think it's only about an 8-minute long video. And they broke down all the little things about what would have been so difficult to fake for the moon landings at the time, light being the main one. The other one being, what are we doing with the giant fucking rocket we've just had to build? And don't forget, we've had to build several of them. And what a waste of money if you're going to fake the whole thing. So, but we've got to build the rocket. Yeah, so we built the rocket. So we might as well just go to the moon and film it. What are we going to save on for filming it on the Earth? Caterers.
Well, but that is the thing, and that is quite a genuine calculation because most of the money and most of the challenge comes from getting that rocket up into space, right? And that's really expensive. You're going to make sure you build a rocket that it doesn't visibly explode or crash anywhere near where the actual viewers can see it.
Yeah, and people have got to be able to track it.
Yeah.
So it's got to go into space.
And you've got to send you've got to fake some sort of signal to every amateur astronomer that keeps that tracks it.
Yeah. And that signal's got to go all the way around the world because they had to track it in Australia and then they had to track it in the UK, and we forward all that data over to America.
Yeah, it's fucking bad shit.
Aimee Science, you will be laughing so loud because when I have this video about these rockets, they're shooting them up and they falling down in the ocean just to fool us. I have made a completely different story of it, and if these flurfs believe that, I will eat my pants.
Well, you'll be surprised how many people will buy into it because some people may remember I did this video on conspiracy cats being a Satanist.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
The rest of us are.
Now, I would say 95% of the people didn't get the joke. But there were a few who were like, yeah, and I bet he like sacrifices children and blah blah blah. Just lots of weird shit. And it's like, of course he's a Satanist. It's just so clear that he worships Satan, and it's like no irony whatsoever, because it really came from the usual suspects.
Well, I do have my membership at the Satanic Temple, so just putting that out there.
Have you noticed though the brainless types have actually got a star recruit now? SpongeBob is now appearing.
Oh, I'm getting fed up seeing SpongeBob and all these bloody videos. Really am.
Taking SpongeBob. Yes, who'd have
Right,
thought?
thank you, cunt Hogan.
Oh yeah.
And Natalie.
Fucking hell.
Natalie had him as well.
Oh,
Did,
actually,
yeah.
Tatty, did you hear? He's been basically saying that coronavirus is a fucking hoax.
Oh, you're fucking shitting me,
What,
man.
Hovind or Natalie?
Fucking Hovind.
For God's
Avoid
sake.
that prick like the plague.
Oh, he's a fucking prick. Sorry,
Oh,
this is
fucking-
someone I could go off on.
That's all right. We don't mind.
I
Yeah,
would
he's,
go to town on him, man, I tell you. I would do
yeah,
so.
he's. Or as I like to refer him to in the way Aaron Roy refers to him as inmate 0645 2017.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can never remember his number. I must write it down somewhere.
But compared to Robertson, Kent Hovind is a choir boy.
Man, awful.
Nathan ended up in the same cell.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
One
I
thing
mean,
about-
I don't know. I mean, I don't know many other evangelists where it's really dangerous to visit their
No.
ponds.
Kent Hovind has no political influence. Robertson does.
Yeah.
That's why what's making it
Pat
dangerous.
Robertson, yeah, Pat Robinson's. But you do know I was
I mean, that's
making. You don't know I
Godless
was
poker.
making. Sorry, Gus.
Johan.
Do you know?
While
I-
you're doing that, I'll just say NANA US dollars 666. Thank you very much. Hail Satan!
There you go.
Oh dear me.
Hail SpongeBob.
Hail
Hell
SpongeBob.
Sagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally
Hail
he's got
Sagan.
Hail Sagan, so I'm quite happy to see a Hail Satan makes a change.
Yeah. Do you? But you do know I was sort of referencing there that with Hovin that there was a young boy that drowned at his dinosaur park a few weeks ago.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. What's that,
Heard
right?
that one. That's, yeah.
I've not heard about that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so some family coming for a weekend. The kids are.
Love you guys.
Let's just say the kids are playing in the ponds and there's no lifeguards.
Oh, God.
Ponds and no lifeguards. Someone's. I bet you'll say, yeah, but there was a sign.
Of course not. God is looking down on them.
Well, he doesn't pay for any of his stuff, does he?
Well, his kind of response.
No, it's just cult followers.
His response was something like along those, yeah, something happened, blah, blah, blah. Hey, but the rest of the family had a great time. They're coming back to Dinosaur Adventureland.
Oh, God's
Why
sake.
doesn't that surprise me? Fucking snake oil salesman.
Oh, I would detect him.
He is. He's disgusting.
Yeah.
Incoming lawsuit.
Yep. He'll find some way of wiggling out of it.
Well, but that's the
Oh,
thing. I mean, you got to
I
remember that he will.
I don't
he will
think he's going to
say.
get a lawsuit from that.
No,
I don't
you
think
got to
he's
remember
gonna
that he will claim that it's not him being sued, because you have to remember that he's a sovereign citizen who believes
Oh,
in the all
yeah.
caps name fraud as well.
Yeah.
So he will actually say that he did not do time.
Now he's still expecting like $10 million in damages before unlawfully being detained in a prison or something. He's still expecting that.
It's because he believes that the corporate entity Kent Hovind with all caps, that was the entity that was detained and not him.
Oh, I'm dropped.
I'm dropped too.
I'm dropped.
Me too.
We're all dead.
Oh, okay,
we all
so
dropped. That makes a change.
Me three.
I don't know if I am or not.
It's a
Yeah,
website issue.
I can't
Then,
tell
not
either.
just,
I'm all right.
No, I'm not
Tattie-Bogle
dropped.
things
I'm not
me-
dropped. I'm
no,
looking
I'm
at the
not.
wrong screen. I'm going to rake it in.
On the,
Tattie's
Come on,
counter's going.
come on.
I'm
No
still
one to
here.
pull back in.
I'm still here.
Come on, reconnect me. Exactly.
All right, Tatty, you're about to die.
Ah.
Ooh, yep.
Oh no, Tatty.
Oh, that one came right at the.
He's done a brave heart.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Did you miss? Should you have bet then, Tatty?
no.
His cards are showing.
Oh no, no one can see
Hold
the
on.
screen, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, Tatty. It's a play along with Tatty, everyone.
all right. Play along with Tatty, who's got pair sevens.
Oh, I made it. Just made it back in.
Oh,
That was close.
Sorry, Tatty.
Okey-doke.
Oh.
Can you come back in? Not quite sure.
Wait, hold on. Tatty is still allowed to play?
Nope.
Mhm.
Of
course he is.
can still play.
We've been honest, not looking at the screen.
Oh, I haven't been looking.
I think you should keep playing, Tatty.
I will do, but I need to set it up first so that you can't see my cards.
I can't see your cards. Oh, for God's sake. 10? Did you get
going
that
to be
straight?
swearing at OBS in a minute.
Probably.
This time, to be fair, it wasn't OBS. It was a fucking site.
Yeah.
Yeah, site had a weird crash then for a minute, I think. So.
Yeah, it did
Log me
hiccup
back
a
in.
couple of times.
Because what I have to do is log in under just a normal account, set it up, and then log in as me. So when it's crashed, it's log me back in under the last login on both tables.
Nice.
Good job, baby.
Whoa.
I was wondering
Well
if you had
done.
the straight or not, but no.
Nah, I didn't even spot that straight.
That's what I was after, the straight. Oh, Boomer, you're fans, dude.
Oh, I've got some covery stuff. I thought I'd got rid of it. I've kind of.
They just started up again then. It just sounds like someone's mowing your lawn.
I thought someone was beaming in.
The neighbour is being
Have you not got an external microphone?
I don't have one I can quickly set up. I do have a cordless, but it needs a whole myriad of connectors.
It's all right right now. It's fine. It's just for a second then. It's like your fan suddenly went, way!
Yeah. It does it. I think it does it for attention. It has attention deficit disorder. Most of my electronic things have some sort of psychological problem.
Allergies.
Just keep your fingers from the transport button.
Yeah.
Barman, can I ask you a question, honestly, about just because you do this every week? It's just a couple of friends of mine who stream regularly are on about doing like a poker stream. It's good. It's a good one to use, this site.
It's not bad. We don't tend to have too many issues with the site. It's free to use. You can set up private tables. So yeah. And it's dead easy to log into. But it's your go, mate.
Oh, it would be mine. Okay. Let's check.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an easy site to use. We've all got the hang of it now. We know what to do. Yeah. It's
Well,
not bad.
Well, we might do that because we're thinking that obviously we want to do a Cards Against Humanity stream at some point.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. We do Quiplash quite a bit as well, so.
Oh, I like that too.
I just wish my internet was better. I'd stream so much more often. But my speeds just suck. Yeah. They really do. And my connection's never perfectly stable or anything. It's like, fuck's sake.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about Kahoot. That's
Kahoot?
Kahoot is an interesting little quiz site that you can set your own quizzes up on. The problem being that if the people have to be able to see your screen if you're actually as the master.
Right.
You've got to show that, and then they choose from your screen. Now, with the delay, that can be an issue.
Yeah, stuff that. I'll sit through the quizzes I'll do them. But speaking of which, quizzes, when are you going to get a team together and come on my Friday night quiz night?
Ooh, I'll have to work it out. I'll have to see if Mr. Sensible's not doing a Friday night.
That'd be cool.
See, Barman, I'd like to do your quiz night, but the one thing that would let me down is I'm useless at the whole QI thing. So
Well,
I think
that's
I-
only one
I
round.
would
There's only
lo-
10, there's
yeah.
only 10 QI questions.
Well, I found the other day when I was answering questions, like the QI stuff, I was useless at, but the other stuff I wasn't bad at. So it's like,
Well, that's the thing for the QI questions. Then don't answer. Just keep your
Yeah.
mouth shut.
Yeah, and let the other ones get it wrong.
Yeah. As you found with
well,
Ned
unless
the other night.
you're like 100% sure on an answer, shut the fuck up, basically.
Don't
yeah.
give the obvious answer.
Yeah,
That's what
don't
to
give
do.
the obvious answer. So
You did
AB
all right,
learned
Amy,
that
didn't
quite
you?
quickly the other week.
I was amazed that I was the only person in the chat that needed Kathleen Turner voice Jessica Rabbit.
Got me.
Yes, I was quite surprised that no one else was typing that
Can you make
quickly.
me come over there?
Yeah.
So I just need to remember for next week to increase the delay to make it a bit more of a delay between the text and the screen, just so it gives us more of a chance to answer.
Well, there's one
Well,
or
what
two
I'm
of them
thinking,
that I
Brian-
was like, I heard it straight away, and I was like, oh, I'm straight in there, but
Yeah. What were you
What I'm
thinking, Tat?
Barman, is I'll stick a 30-second latency or something.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good plan.
Bless you.
Mind me.
Or you could just have an honor code in place where we promise not to actually watch the stream.
Oh, that'll never work.
And they don't Google.
Well, I say, Barman, there was actually years ago, there was a social club me and my parents used to go to. It was a sailing club, but first, they started doing a quiz night, and like the first 3 or 4 times we won it every single time. So we ended up taking over the quiz just to give us a chance and like be the quiz masters.
I like doing quizzes. I miss doing proper quizzes in the pub. They are
Yeah.
always fun to do. So at the moment, this is like scratching my little itch.
Yeah.
But as AB
Quiz
Science
nights are a
found
lot
out,
of fun.
oh god, yeah. But as AB Science found out, I'm quite willing to give extra points for people who give me stupidly funny answers, and take them away from people when they argue. With
I'm sorry, there was a joke about fucking in there. It had to be done.
Well, I
That
always
was a
like the
half
thing
point
of
we
like,
lost by as well.
I always like the thing of like giving a prize to the best team name or something,
Oh, I always make sure they've got decent team names. I say to people when I give out the sheets,
Yeah.
if you don't have a decent team name, I'm going to deduct points.
Do you know, the only time I think I ever won the best team name conversation is when Pope John Paul died in that week, and our team was not a Pope in hell.
Nice.
I like that one.
I mean, you've always got the you've always got the classics like Quizlamic extremists and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think I had one on the last quiz night we did. They put it was a couple, and she was from Spain, he was from England, and they put the team name was Spain 0, England, and then of course I had to read out their score.
Yeah. Okay.
So he was like, see, I won. It's like, you fuckers.
Well, actually, there's one I did where the best team name of the week, someone came up with the team name 10-0 Saints, and it was topical at the time because Southampton had got absolutely spanked in the flipping game against Tottenham, like 6 or 7-0 or something, and like so they, it was kind of topical at the time. It was quite kind of funny, but.
Good quiz team names are always fun. It's your go, by the way, Godless. Don't miss out.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
Oh, you cheeky twat waffle.
Oh,
Is that related to Wank Spanner?
It is, yeah. It's only 2 more. I'm not going to win it, but it's only 2 more. Oh, fuck, I did.
So abuse
Okay.
works.
Good job.
Got to ask a question, Emily. You mentioned one of my favourite put downs. What's a better put down, Wank Spanner or Wank Puffin?
Ooh, Wank Puffin sounds quite amusing, but Wank
Yeah.
Spanner's more, it rolls off the tongue more.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I use Wank Puffin because I feel like Wank Spanner's a Jutmonk trademark,
He does say it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be trademarking on him if I use that in my videos, you know.
I'll use it. We're British. We can get away with it.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I already use oi oi, so I don't want to like totally fucking rip him off. So.
Oh, call it. Ooh.
Okay.
4 already, and yet this early in the game.
Ooh. I mean,
There we go. Okay, that's an idea.
my quiz team names would be Sergeant Shills.
He knows nothing.
Hogan.
Yeah. You made me look up at that one.
I've revealed my age. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to watch it as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
my younger following will disappear.
Right.
My husband loved that show.
Oh, it was great.
Let's see if this was
It was. Well, he thought it was awesome because it came out after he was born, and his name was also Robert. So he just thought that was just the coolest thing ever.
All right.
Actually, it did have some fantastic characters in that series. Each particular one, the nasty little Major Hockstetter, and so on. And the bumbling clique, of course, everyone's
Yeah.
favourite.
Da, 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 da. Godless is in deep concentration, obviously. Or he's not realised it's his go again.
Yeah. Or he's still taking.
Sorry guys, had to take a Riley.
Oh no, you just missed out on your go as well.
No. Never mind. Sorry guys, I desperately had to take a Riley, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Yeah, well, we got 21 minutes to go till half time.
That's with the bottle in front of you. Why did you leave the table?
Oh God.
That's an excellent.
Right, what's Tatty messaged me?
Hi,
Got an idea to let me play again. Might knock out picture on the stream for a wee bit. But we might lose picture on the stream for a quick moment while Tatty has a play to try and make things work.
Okay.
So if anyone does lose the picture on the stream, don't worry.
Okay.
It's only Tatty playing with himself.
Warning ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the next hand starts. So.
Oh, I've just misspelt heist.
I think I get in. Oh, yeah.
Bastard.
Well, I used to be in the top 10 on that bloody leaderboard. I'm nowhere near it anymore. I think I'm like 17th.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, everyone's straight. So who's got the queen?
I think it's. We'll find out.
Well,
Oh.
well, I know I don't have the queen, so I'm not even going to try. I was hoping for the bloody flush as well. 18th now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go on then, Piff.
Oh, I don't have a
Jesus, that's a lot. That's a big pot.
There we go. I was going to say all you need. Take it. Oh, nice.
I had
Oh, good
all
job.
of that and 2 jacks. I had two
Boom, I'm
jacks.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
See, I was just
Okay,
looking for the bloody flush. Jack 2 I started
it
with.
sucks because I had the queen.
I had 2
Sorry,
jacks.
Amy.
That's okay.
Breaks.
Oh well. I tried. Hey.
I had a 4 and
Thanks
a
for
6.
keeping it honest. Everyone was sticking with what's on the table, thinking it was just sticking with that.
Yeah. See, I thought, nah, someone's gonna have that queen,
Right, yeah, buggers.
and then you had the queen and the king, you bastard.
I didn't win the heist.
I did too. I had the queen too.
I survived
but
the
I-
heist.
Yep.
I think because of my 2. I think that.
Oh, I did.
20,000.
Good.
Oh, Jesus, you're just giving me all crap, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Poop.
It's poop.
Ain't looking good.
Oh, poop.
Nobody
Amy.
can, nobody can
Amy.
swear at you this, Amy.
Language.
Amy, carry on.
Poop.
Amy, dear God.
You
Lord,
don't
goodness
want that
gracious.
mouth up your throat now, Amy. God damn you.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe it's your
Throw the
hand.
bass on that, mate,
What was that?
So, Amy, watch your language. It's fucking disgraceful.
Yeah, that's you taking over for punching.
Well, luckily, Jutmonk's not here tonight to do any singing.
I am.
Right, yeah, buggers. Come back.
And you're back. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, but you don't know if you got any what you've got yet, do you?
No, I think no cards yet to see.
Rival, I'm maybe back.
Tuscan Ugly German Truce. That's AB Science playing the guitar.
Am I still plugged in?
Yes.
Yep.
So tell me,
Somebody asked in the chat, is that barman making sweet music?
So he didn't say sweet music.
And
did
Tuss
he?
says, I didn't know you couldn't play the guitar.
AB Science says you couldn't play.
Oh, why did I do that? For that was the wrong. Oh, bollocks. I'll be very annoyed now.
Right, yeah, buggers.
Good job, Boomer.
Fair enough, Boomer.
Yeah, it's cold.
I
have to-
actually-
I have to-
Two again.
I had 2 aces.
I had the same damn thing, but a two.
Oh, hello.
You're really getting poop.
Hi,
Amy, all good, Tatty. You're back.
I'm fucking back, fuckers.
Yes.
AB Science, do you have a copy of Rocksmith at home for the PlayStation?
Sorry, what?
You have a copy of Rocksmith.
Rocksmith?
It's a game where you
I
play
guess it's
along.
like
And you
Rockstar,
Oh,
Guitar Hero and stuff like that.
oh no.
this is the real thing. No, this is plug your guitar in and jam along. Quite
Oh
fun.
no,
actually.
I'm rubbish at guitar though. So
Oh no, plug a bass in.
Oh, for God's sake.
You know what I think to that?
God,
Yeah.
God. You're
It's a
star.
9 now.
No.
Look, I probably don't have a good hand. I'm not good at Texas Hold'em, so.
So you bet 10 bloody points for them 10 coins.
Well,
Oh, well, what the hell?
Do
Nothing, you see?
you see the wee birthday cake up at the top of your screen?
Yeah.
click
Click
it.
it and you'll get more chips.
Okay.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Who did that? What are you? Oh, you
You
playing
must have
some
something
fucking
really
game.
good. Oh well, I'm just gonna
Oh,
get
what's going on?
the wheat cake.
no.
To keep you honest.
Oh, call that.
No. Yeah.
Got to stick to the same sort of bets as the last hand.
Oh yes.
It's not.
They say the stakes are high or the mistakes are high.
I'm trying to decide if he's got
Ooh.
pocket kings or a pocket aces or something like that. Or if he's flopped something nice like a king 10.
No,
We'll find out in a minute because I'm all in, so it doesn't make any difference to me.
It counts
I
out the
know.
weekend. Mistakes are
the
high.
fuck.
Oh, he did get the aces. Nice.
Oh, well done, Amy.
Thank you.
Oh,
So,
That was a great comeback.
Save.
like I said, Amy, you give us a spanking. It's just the others I'm a bit wary of.
Where have I got to get more chips? Sorry.
There should be a little birthday cake at the top of the page.
I see it, yeah, okay.
You
If
click
you
it.
that,
It'll...
it should give you some more.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It usually
people
appears
are
when you get down to about 40, 30.
I'm still trying to
Lovely
figure my
page.
way around this one, so.
It's not bad. As a sites user say, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Yes, I'm just getting used to it, so.
Crash is crash. Curly fries. Curly fries for everyone. I wouldn't
Don't try
actually
to sell
mind.
curly fries.
That was such a funny debate.
Oh,
That wouldn't put me off, Carly.
Yeah,
sorry, guys. I just had a DM, so I'm quite happy with.
Yay.
So,
Nice one.
just looks like I may have an interview coming for my channel, which I'm kind of happy about. So.
Oh, nice.
He's a shout. What's going out, man?
Do any of you guys remember, especially like just to the Brits in the room here? Do any of you guys remember an indie band from the 90s called Carter USM?
No.
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell
Tatty
yeah.
knows them, yeah? Tatty,
Yeah.
you know them, yeah? You know Fruit Bat from Carter?
Yeah.
Looks like he might be coming on my channel, possibly.
Nice.
Fucking nice, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know the guys. I just
job,
thought I'd
Ooh.
ask him. So it is a might be at the moment. I don't want to say
Oh, that's cool, man.
definite, but
That'd be sweet if you could get him.
in principle, he's agreed.
Fantastic, man. A blast for the past.
Yeah, Sheriff Fat Man, you know.
Hell yeah.
9 o'clock hero says name a song.
I just named one, Sheriff Fat Man.
Okay.
Go Google that once when you've got a chance, my friend.
Can you hum a few bars?
Oh, what's the fuck me? Why am I struggling to think of the lyrics to that now?
Oops, my turn again.
So Morale assistant Klaus Barbie, the master butcher of Leon C. You know, remember that lyric?
If you can play some.
I can't. I'm not a musician at all, but
Oh, brother.
What is this going to bring?
Oh, there's some weird stuff going on with my audio. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. I can hear Bruce Carlos again.
Oh, right.
I can hear a guitar as well.
Oh, Jesus, where's this? I've got. I'm trying to figure out why the fucking guitar is coming through to.
Have you got a
I'm
mixer
sending
board?
to the meets.
Have you got a mixer board plugged into your line in?
I've got such an elaborate setup. It's.
Sounds like
it's
you got a
fucking
mixer board
silly.
with a line in.
That explains it.
Boomer sounds like saying Morse code.
Try killing the effects loop.
Oh, loud.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice guitar, but it's still guitar.
Get louder.
See, louder than before, yeah. He's broke it.
Broken it. I really have no idea what's happening.
I was going to say the guitar's now louder than it was before, and you're now quieter. If that confuses you anymore.
Yeah, that really confuses me.
Good. In which case, I'll agree.
Well, Boomer's got his guitar out now. Hey, no dueling banjos on my stream.
That's it. I'm getting my stylophone still here. Sorting out.
He's still.
Maybe it's on you.
Is it me?
No,
No,
it's
it
not
is
you
me.
two.
Oh, cool. Whatever. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that.
It isn't me. My guitar is downstairs.
Well, I didn't get the cards I wanted. That sucks.
We get someone eating crisps now too.
Why is people always eating on my stream? It makes me hungry.
I know,
Break
me
time,
too. I'm
innit?
starving.
Oh, I love crisps.
It's nearly break time, so be food in the break, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Crisps.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes till hard break time. We're sure you can
Hey,
wait
Barman.
8 minutes. Yes.
I'm
yeah,
so
all right.
glad
I'll
they
call
under-
this.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they understood that crisps are actually crisps.
Yes, thank you.
Good job,
Nice hand,
Aimee.
Aimee.
Nice hand, Aimee.
Good job.
I didn't get the cards I wanted out yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ned!
Wow. I thought
No,
somebody was
Ned,
playing
that's
drums.
not too loud.
Everything's too loud.
I'm going to end up muting once here.
Good.
Yeah, it's getting quite loud on the stream. People talking. Especially big bags of crisps. Right, where are we up to? Colon 2, my 2.
Maybe 2. Amy.
Amy's going to raise, you watch. Oh.
Oh no, Amy didn't raise. Someone did.
That man. That was not the plot that would have helped me.
We're on 2 again, are we?
Yeah, we're rolling 2.
I will have a 2. 2 for the 2 for the 2, 2, 2.
Yeah, so annoying you can't have a number 1 on here, but you can definitely have a number 2.
Hey! Ooh. 2s and 6s.
Two sixes.
Yeah, 6s for everyone.
So, if I had a 2 in my hand, would that mean I trips? Would get 2 2s there, and then 2 60s?
No, the 2 is in the number of chips don't count. Because otherwise, really, you'd have like quadruplids.
Whatever that means.
Well, there's the flush. Or there's a possible full house. Jesus, there's everything on that.
Everything on that, man.
Yeah, flushes, full houses. No straights, though.
No.
Yeah, I'll call it.
Wait, no.
I'm not. I've only got a 2.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this.
Well, I folded straight away. My hand shit.
Oh.
Good job, you two. Awesome.
Nicely said.
Ooh, nice hand.
Oh.
What's the buy-in? Crash is crash. It's free buy-in, mate.
Yep, spare seat crash.
There is.
Yeah, come join us, guy, mate.
Chris says, so many
Hash
pounds
browns
of
of
bacon.
Is that the same
bacon.
crash as the man who's got millions of names in all different servers and you never know who he is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
He's also the guy who knows what bacon is.
Debatable.
Bacon.
Literally.
Bacon.
But they avoided the question, do eggs go on hamburgers?
No.
Yes.
No,
I had eggs on my hamburger not yesterday, the day
Really?
before.
they go in hamburgers. Not on.
A posh hamburger, yes.
Yes, it was in. So I had my beef
There's
burger,
no such thing as a posh hamburger.
and then the egg, and then the bacon, and then the mozzarella.
No. The eggs are
Oh,
fine to make
mozzarella
this burger
tastes
itself.
you need cheddar in a burger.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear, Pip, apparently I'm supposed to ask you about curly
Don't
fries.
ask about curly fries.
Curly fries.
There's
Don't
nothing in order
encourage
to actually say take me off curly fries. Oh, what was that? Someone
The
dropped
hell
something.
is that, man?
Someone's making an awful lot of
That
noise.
was me shutting the door.
I
Oh,
thought I
okay.
could hear somebody get out for a walk or something.
Yeah, that would be me.
Ah, cool.
God, you gotta wait the 4 minutes till break time.
Curly fries
Oh,
refer
what about
to pigs' penises, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
No,
I
it was a
said
bit-
penis.
I bet they're still yummy.
It was a reference to his cute little tail.
Nope. It's court
Oh.
Well, the
penis.
duck penises in.
Tatty,
Corpse
how dare you?
penis.
Well, the ducks. You've got curly penises too.
They do, yes.
Of
Curly
course,
penis too.
They do indeed.
Hold on.
NA's never having curly fries again.
Oh,
I may have to run to the flat at this point, get some chips and throw them in the oven to have later on.
Oh, here's the
All
other
this
half.
food
High
is
five.
making me hungry.
Tart.
Birthday.
Well, by the look of the timing, I think as you fold out on this one, definitely hit the sit out because it'll basically be half-timey time then.
Yeah.
This is our last round, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's 27 minutes past now. By the time we get done, we may as well go for half-time because, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Go on, Tatty. How high are you willing to go?
I agree, Tusk. Totally.
Oh, I just can't be asked turning the fryer on. Otherwise, I would.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I'll call that.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, he's going for it.
What the hell?
You pushed the wrong button or something.
I'm pretty confident in my...
No. Cat, no.
So we sit out
Ooh.
now? Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, nice, Barman. Right, you bastard.
Oh,
I
yes.
think everyone realizes now that I did press the wrong button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so a quick note: Crash is crash. Yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. Pineapple pizza is lovely.
No.
But we'll have our musical interlude now
Barman,
from
you are
Adam
wrong, sorry,
Wright. No, I'm not. We'll
You
have
are.
our musical interlude from Adam Wright, and we've got
So
3
wrong.
songs by him, and they're quite funny, a bit country-esque. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed. Links flown about in the description and it's been in the chat right about now. So yeah, everyone enjoy. Tatty, ready, steady.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Cool. Now for a pee and a cup of tea.
Pee and a smoke for me.
Go.
Well, you can worry about the weather, but it don't matter whether you do or don't. It won't change. Cause the sun's gonna shine when the sun's gonna shine, and the rest of the time it's gonna rain. There's a whole world of worry out there, if worry's what you're wanting to do. But all the worry in the world won't get you nowhere, so I wouldn't worry if I were you. Well, I know you got trouble, cause we all got trouble. And if you don't, then it's on its way. So you take it when it comes, and you chase it till it runs, and you take it all day by day. There's a whole world of worry out there, if worry's what you're wanting to do. But all the worry in the world won't get you nowhere, so I wouldn't worry if I were you. Come on, cry little, cry little, cry little more. Till you make a little lake on your linoleum floor. Then you cry little, cry little, cry little more. To the lake that you make breaks down your door. Come on, cry little, cry little, cry little more. Make a little lake on your linoleum floor. Then you cry little, cry little, cry little more. To the lake that you make breaks down your door. There's a whole world of worry out there, if worry's what you're wanting to do. But all the worry in the world won't get you nowhere, so I wouldn't worry if I were you. Yeah, there's a whole world of worry out there, if worry's what you're wanting to do. But all the worry in the world won't get you nowhere, so I wouldn't worry if I were you. Yeah, all the worry in the world won't get you nowhere, so I wouldn't worry if I were you. I don't like hotheads who gonna hear what they said, and always got something big to prove. I don't like know-it-alls, and I don't know because I used to know it all too. No, I like people who sit on porches and say things like gorgeous when they're talking about a lemon pie. Yeah, I like singing and swinging and hanging onto the chain and watching the grass grow, watching the world go by. I don't like bad dudes who ain't got much to lose and got trouble on their mind. And I don't like big deals rolling around on their big wheels, too big to stand in line. No, I like people who sit on porches, say things like gorgeous when they're talking about an evening sky. I like singing and swinging and hanging onto the chain and watching the grass grow, watching the world go by. Kinda outside, kinda indoors. I'll show you mine and you show me yours. I like people who sit on porches, say things like gorgeous when they're talking about fireflies. Yeah, I like singing and swinging and hanging onto the chain and watching the grass grow, watching the world go by. Yeah, I like singing and swinging and hanging onto the chain and watching the grass grow, watching the world go by. I got a foreign engine and a tractor transmission, then a million pieces at the shop on the bench. I'm barely making nothing, that garage is like an oven, and tonight I'm so uptight you couldn't turn me with a wrench, darling. I met you in a scream, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender, darling. If you in there, girl, I need a little love. Well, if it ain't the water heater, it's the dang refrigerator, or my ex-wife and her mama trying to tell me how to live. Between them battle axes and the traffic and the taxes, I believe I'm gonna crack it. Something doesn't give, darling. I met you in a scream, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender, darling. If you in there, girl, I need a little love. Well, it's getting kinda late and I'm kinda tired of waiting. Maybe I'll just lay down on your front porch swing. And if you've been out wooing, when you get home I'll ruin whatever you always doing. I love you, darling, darling. Make you wind to scream, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender, darling. If you in there, girl, I need a little love, darling. I'll let you win the scream, I'm trying to wake you up. I'll take you out to dinner, I'll start talking sweet and tender, darling. If you in there, girl, I need a little love.
think it's coming up for a second.
Almost late.
There.
Set back in.
Sitting back in, are we?
We are back.
We're back.
Oh, pardon me.
Pardon you. Oh, how rude! That big burp.
It was a hiccup.
I sit out to sit back, don't I? Oh no, I'm stuck here.
Someone's out of breath.
Press stand, Boomer.
Pardon? Oh, stand. Okay.
So that link should be in the side chat, by the way.
Yeah, I'll grab it after this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. I dropped for some reason there, but...
Who's been running?
Not me.
Pip should have it. Pip should have what?
Oh, you should have his way of contacting Crash.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but
I think.
I don't think it's Discord because he's saying something about not having his password or whatever.
Yeah, he's on Discord.
Oh, well, hit him up then.
Okay. Minute.
Don't actually hit him. Just say hello. Be nice. Be polite.
Well, no, when I go out of here, I'm gonna get booted. So just give me a second. I'll play this hand.
Crash is Crash. I vouch for Mrs. Crash to have a wrench. Unfortunately, Crash is Crash. I'm not logged in as the Eie Network at the moment.
Give me a minute, Crashes, and I'll get you on Discord in a minute. Hi, dog. Well, now.
Oh, Tatty.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't trust that Tatty. He'll have a kitchen.
I'll keep you watching.
Whoever's chewing down the microphone, I'm going to kill you, by the way.
Nice. Hurry.
Colon. You should know better.
Nah, never.
We're back up, are we?
Eat-a-link.
We're up and going.
Okay,
Let's see if I can keep winning now.
And are we back up for some sick jokes? Have we begun our joke session, or shall we hold off until...
We can do bad jokes by all means.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's jokes time, is it? We're past the interval.
It's got to be jokes time.
Oh, yeah.
Link sent, Crashes.
Okay.
Oh, Barman.
Go on, Colon.
What's the Easter Bunny's favourite kind of music?
I don't know. What's the Easter Bunny's favourite kind of music?
Hip hop.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
That was shit. That was shit.
That was great.
That was
so bad. That was so bad. It was brilliant, actually. But...
Oh, wait for it.
It's chicken
Why
in there.
do some...
Go on.
There you go.
Go on.
Okay. Why do zombies not eat comedians' brains?
I don't know. Why do zombies not eat comedians' brains?
Tastes funny.
Because they taste funny. Thank you.
Hello, Crashy.
Everybody eat curly fries.
Here he is. Who gave him that damn link?
God damn you, Pip.
Obama.
Okay.
Oh, God, yes, Colon.
What day does an Easter egg hate the most?
I don't know what day does an Easter egg hate the most.
Friday.
I just popped in for a minute. I don't have a lot of time.
Oh, Friday. You better quiet, Crashes. It's not like you.
Barman.
Yes.
Chicken and an egg laying in bed together.
Boomer.
Chicken lights up a cigarette. The egg turns around and says, "Well, that settled that argument."
Damn.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, terrible. Who's got the tally on?
What do you call a deaf gynecologist?
Oh, God, I know this one, but what do you call a deaf gynecologist?
A lip reader.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Goodness, excuse me.
Oh, for God's sake. They get worse. They get worse.
I hope that death is a woman, because that way it'll never come for me.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, Barman.
Oh, God, yes.
What did the Easter Bunny say to the carrot?
I don't know. What did the Easter Bunny say to the carrot?
It's been nice to know you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, at least I'm sticking to the flavour of the week.
You are, but springing off that joke.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Springing off that joke. What did the carrot say to the vibrator?
Why are you so scared?
Oh, I don't know why you're shaking. She's going to eat me.
Hey, Barman.
Oh God.
Eastern philosophy joke. Okay. Confucius says, "Virginity is like a bubble. One prick, all gone."
Oh, fucking hell. Oh dear, why do we do this?
I'm on the wrong website, because what do you call a cheap circumcision?
Oh God, have we had this one? I don't know. What do you call a cheap circumcision?
A rip-off.
Hey!
Ouch.
So Punchy has already visited this site, has he?
Oh,
Probably.
What did the fish say when he swam into a wall?
I don't know. What did the fish say
Damn.
when he swam into the wall? Yeah, for God's sake.
no, I'm not doing the fish joke.
You're all terrible human beings.
Can you guys still hear my TV? The kids had it cranked up loud. I turned it down.
Oh no,
I can't hear it anymore.
All right.
My
Barely
can,
hear you though.
my can opener is
Okay.
broken. Now it's a can opener.
Go on.
Oh, God.
Fuck's sake.
What's up, Scratches, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm tired of all of it.
Oh, that's the fan. All
Coming
right, what is
through
red?
really
That's the
quiet,
fun.
mate.
What is
I've
red
been
and bad
telling
for
you.
your teeth?
I don't know.
A
I
brick.
don't know what is red and bad for your teeth.
A brick.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, it's
you,
yellow. It's yellow, and when you get it in your eye, you're dead.
A train?
Pete Che's
A
favorite
Dutch train, yeah.
A yellow
For
bullet.
fuck's sake.
Do you hear about the man who? Do you hear about the man who stuck his dick in a peanut butter jar?
No.
He's fucking nuts.
No.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Yes. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, God,
Barman.
I've just read the worst one ever.
Oh, God's sake.
Why can't orphans play baseball?
I bet you haven't. Go on.
Why can't orphans play baseball?
I don't know. Why can't orphans play baseball?
They don't know where home is.
I've read this one.
Oh dear.
Why was the Easter
that's
Bunny? No, sorry.
good.
What?
No,
Yeah, why was
good.
the Easter Bunny upset?
Don't know.
Go on then.
He was having.
I
a
don't
bad
know why
hair
was the
day.
Easter Bunny upset.
Oh, you're too late, barman. Got the joke
Yeah,
already.
you're behind.
Fuck my life.
It gets worse.
Oh, my
I promise.
lagging.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Who dealt this hand? Pip, was that you?
That's not.
Yeah. Sorry.
How do rabbits travel? By
Don't
aeroplane.
know.
Oh.
Airplane.
Good to see you, Crashes.
Oh, you know, I got to find something to do. Otherwise, Nicole will make me actually do work.
Work's a 4-letter word.
Well, it's 4 letters because I'm slightly enjoying my time off from the shop at the moment.
Only slightly. Oh, it's some more, man.
I figure I'm pretty much out of work for at least the next year.
Not good.
We figure by the time they'll start motorsports back up, it'll be next season. So
Yeah.
Jesus.
Confucius says, virgin with thimble on finger, never feel prick.
24/7, 24/7's got a good one out there. What did Easter egg say to the boiling water? It's going to take a while to get me hard. I just get laid by some chick.
Hey.
Nice.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
So I have good news and bad news, the doctor said to his patients. Give me the good news first, the patient said. Your test results are back, the doctor said, and you only have 2 days to live. Now, what's the good news? The patient exclaimed. What's the bad news? I've been trying to reach you for 2 days.
Okay. Okay. Did you hear about what George Best doctor said to him an hour before he died?
Mm-hmm.
George, I've got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is you're going to be dead in an hour. The good news is it's happy hour.
Oh, these jokes get worse.
They most certainly do. That's why they like them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Barman.
Oh, God, go on.
What was the worst day for the Easter Bunny?
I don't know.
The day he got expelled from school.
I thought that was the Aether Bunny Travis.
Sorry, I should start looking at a different website because my grandfather says I'm too reliant on technology. I called him a hypocrite and unplugged his life support.
Love it.
Yeah, that's my favorite joke.
Confucius says, woman who wear G-string high on crack.
You all know what fog is.
Mm-hmm.
The fog here has been so bad that I was going to a friend and it took me an hour to find out that I was on my bicycle.
Yeah, they're definitely getting worse. I need to find a website I've not been to.
Oh, Barman.
Oh, God, yes.
What do you call a rabbit with fleas?
I don't know what you call a rabbit with fleas.
Bugs Bunny.
I was going to say Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
And that's all.
Yeah. Confucius says, man who eat pussy do lip service.
The other day, my wife asked me to pass her lipstick, but I accidentally passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me.
Yay! Oh, what do you call a sex-crazed gay cannibal?
Don't know.
A headhunter.
Oh.
I wonder if the man who termed the phrase one-hit wonder ever thought of anything else.
Oh.
Well, we need Punchy to lower the bar. So
I can lower the bar. What does the blonde slut say when you've asked if she's ever tried 69? 30 dudes is the most I can screw in one night.
What does
right there.
What does sex on a beach and American beer have in common?
I don't know.
Fucking close to water.
Oh.
That's kind of a low blow.
True.
Kind of true.
Tusk says he just had his spine removed. It was holding him back.
Oh.
Good job.
Oh shit, I had a streak. I didn't even realise that. I would have been a little bit more aggressive there.
Who did it? Oh, 27, 47, 27 did a good one, Barman. I'll let you take
Oh, why doesn't the Easter Bunny make noise when he has sex?
Don't know.
Because he has cotton balls.
Tusk just posted another one.
I'm not reading that one.
Oh, Barman.
I went to the zoo to see the monkeys wanking, and then I went to see the crocodiles and watched them wank too, and had a wank there too.
Who was trying to get my attention then?
Oh, Barman, that would be me. What do you call cow with no legs?
I don't know what you call a cow with no legs.
Ground beef.
Oh. In which case, what do you call a herd of cows masturbating?
I do not know.
Beef stroganoff.
Hey!
What do you call a group of pigs after they've masturbated?
Oh God, go on.
Pulled pork.
Fuck my life. Why the fuck did I call that?
Actually, it would have been a good hand. Fuck it.
Barman.
Oh, go on.
What do you call an intergalactic Easter egg?
I don't know. What do you call an intergalactic Easter egg?
An extraterrestrial.
Fuck my life. Daybreak of Flint says somebody go all in. Tatty already has, mate.
I'm kind of offended that the barman hasn't watched the Great Bacon Debate because
I'm sorry. I put it on a reminder and everything to watch it, and I just went out of my mind. I went to sleep.
I mean, Barman, you're not working at the moment, so what are you doing?
Not a lot. I started a new Minecraft world today. I'm about halfway through Fallout 4. I did 2 videos last week plus the poker stream. Then the Shills, then another Shills, now this. So basically just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of online shit.
You're still doing pizza delivery, aren't you?
We're still doing pizza delivery. Yeah, we did 2 last night.
Oh,
yeah,
you deliver
it's a
to
pound a mile.
Barman.
Pound a mile? Oh, fuck, no, don't deliver to mine. Jesus. That's no.
Ooh, he had that.
Mind you, I've still had cheaper pizzas, but you know, or more expensive pizzas, but
yeah, it would be. Just drive up here. We're doing wood-fired pizzas someday next week if the weather's good again.
We're doing wood-fired pizzas for a crowd that is not allowed to go to your bar, which is closed because of the lockdown and social isolation.
So basically, me and the wife are going to eat lots of pizza.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll see if I need to get hold of some more gas, and if I can get hold of some more gas, then one day next week we're just going to drink beer and make pizzas and just get pissed in the back garden.
To be honest, I'll be doing that anyway, but not in the back garden.
I see Barman's
because
going to
that's
run
what
all
we've been
these
doing all day for lunch every day.
Barman's going to run all these specials while we all can't go there, so that when
That's
we
the
can,
one.
he's like, "Oh, price is back to normal."
Yeah. At least while we can't go anywhere, I get to do lots more online stuff. And the wife's been blasting Skyrim on the Xbox again. I think it's like a 5th playthrough.
Yeah, Mrs. Science has been rinsing that PS4 now.
Nice.
After the debate the other night, Nicole finally allowed me to order a new computer so I can do live streams again.
Yay!
Nice.
Cool.
Good.
My computer will handle a live stream. It's just my internet won't. That's all that limits me. I've got quite a reasonable computer.
The live streams aren't that intensive.
I have usually 0.7 meg upload.
Yeah, I mean, it is sketchy on the internet connection, but for your computer, it's not that much of an issue. OBS is pretty light. I never use more than 7% of my CPU.
No, never had a problem with computer-wise. Even the laptop will handle it quite nicely. It's just literally needing better internets.
Hey, you need somebody who's still got 100 meg internet to host for you.
That's what Tatty does for me.
Exactly.
But I mean, yeah, the other thing is like I cannot use any decent video editor because I just have no graphics cards to kind of power it. But yeah, OBS runs fine.
That's not too bad then. What do I use? Filmora I use, and my computer's quite happy with it. Fucking hell.
Yeah, my computer can't handle Filmora.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've got an
Emily.
i3 laptop which is fucking terrible, and then I've got my high spec iMac, but that is all designed for music production and not video. So I've gutted everything that's required for graphics.
You've got a crap in your computer, but don't know how to live stream.
Yeah, there is a way around that by getting a external graphics card to Thunderbolt adapter, but that's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I need to upgrade. I mean, this thing is 10 years old, so I need to upgrade. But you know, I need a little bit more money.
Is that new?
Huh?
Is that new?
Yeah, it's not new. But there are many issues around it I won't go into. But basically, Apple are a bunch of dickheads. That's what it comes down to, and they've completely abandoned the professional community that they were supposed to be serving, and their target market that they were supposed to be really strong in.
Yeah, your entry Apple computer now is on a bloody iPad.
Well,
it's fucking terrible. You used to choose Apple because they were just superior kind of products for the creative applications.
I
But
get that, yeah. I said the book, eh? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my MacBook Pro is still brilliant. When I get it running again.
Well, don't knock the Apple iPads, because those ARM processors in them are quite powerful, and a basic iPad will almost match a fucking CPU clock run speed on your average iMac. Those
I'm on one right now.
Good.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy my iPad, and it's extremely useful, and it's like it is such an important part of my whole workflow.
Yeah,
but
my iPad's getting a massive hammering with Golf Clash at the moment.
Well, I basically do all my stuff on an old MacBook, so.
Yeah, but it's just a thing that I can't upgrade Logic anymore because the latest version won't run on the operating system that is supported on my computer. I can't upgrade the operating system. So if I want to move ahead with all of that, then I need to buy a different machine. But I've got lots of outboard gear, which all runs on the FireWire interface, and the new machines don't support that, and I have to spend a shit ton of money to get all of that compatible.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a FireWire port.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. I've got a Sound Blaster Audiology 2XS card, and it's got Sound Blaster port for the front of my PC. But that's on what is going to become my retro gaming PC. Eventually. I just need a hard drive for it.
Plug in.
Did I tell you guys I got ripped off by a window cleaner a few weeks ago?
Go on.
I left my curtains open one night and he was cleaning early in the morning, and kind of got caught in an embarrassing position, and then he ended up charging me an extra £100 for my windows being cleaned. He fucking saw me coming.
Jeez. What did you guys lure me into?
We're not sure.
Okay, I got one.
Stupid joke streams.
My girlfriend's dog died, so I tried to cheer her up by getting her an identical one. It just made her more upset. She screamed at me, asking, "What am I supposed to do with 2 dead dogs?"
So ungrateful.
9 o'clock hero in the chat there.
Oh God, what's he put? Let me just load that up.
Went to the wrong funeral last week. A grave mistake.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, these jokes are terrible. What does it mean if a man remembers the colour of a woman's eyes after a first date?
Don't know.
She's got small tits.
Oh, Jason as well.
Do you know what? Do you know why it is? Do you know why it is that all women have trouble parking cars?
Go on.
Because men lie to them about what 6 inches is.
Yeah.
Oh, barman.
Well,
Oh God, go on.
Okay.
Do you want to know what my 3 favourite things are?
Go on.
Well, it's eating my family and not using commas.
Do you hear about the guy?
If at first you don't
barman.
succeed, if at
Go on,
first you don't
Amy
succeed,
first.
then skydiving is definitely not for you.
Good job, Pip.
Thank you.
You know, that barman
hear about-
is funnier than all the jokes.
Yeah.
It is.
Do you hear about the guy who masturbated into a cash register?
No, I didn't. Go on.
He came into money.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
You guys here? Have you guys ran across the AA battery hoarding yet?
No.
I ran across a stream the other day that said we'll all be out of AA's because women need them for their battery-operated boyfriends on lockdown.
Oh, okay.
We call them electric milkmans.
These people never heard rechargeable batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll do something. I know we're not supposed to mention this guy again, but I'm going to say so. What's the difference between Validation Boy and a trampoline?
I don't know what's the difference between Validation Boy and a trampoline.
Take your boots off to jump on a trampoline.
Also, jumping on the trampoline gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we're not supposed to be mentioning that fuckwit again, but I've
That's
thought
all
I'd put
right.
it in there.
So, what do you do when your cat's dead?
Don't know.
Play with the neighbour's pussy instead.
Really?
Oh dear.
Oh,
What is
barman.
yellow and cannot swim?
I don't know what's yellow and cannot swim.
A bus full of children.
Oh, God. That's as bad as what's blue and red and sits at the bottom of the swimming pool.
No.
Did you, a baby with its own pants?
No. Don't. No.
What's moaning and groaning in the forest?
Pip.
It's a master bear.
Oh, God.
Oh. It turns out that a major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys, and it is true. I really cannot remember the last time I ate a monkey.
Okay. What does a passionate kiss and a spider have in common?
I don't know.
Both leads to the undoing of a fly.
What is the benefit of having group sex?
Don't know.
If you have something to do, you can leave at any time and no one will notice. Oh dear. Why are condoms transparent?
Good job, Boomer.
Don't know.
So
Why
the
are
sperm
condoms-
can at least admire the view.
That's the same as why is an artificial eye made of glass?
Go on.
You cannot see through it otherwise.
Oh, fucking hell.
9 o'clock here had a good one there.
Okay.
I've just lost it though.
Oh, God.
We'll find 20 quid in Tesco's.
Oh, found £20 in Tesco's car park. Thought to myself, what would Jesus do? So I turned it into wine.
What does sex and a Kentucky Fried Chicken have in common?
Oh, I still don't know.
Oh, I know this one.
You get done with the breast and thighs, and you got a greasy box to put your bone in.
Oh dear God.
Oh dear. There's always a very distinct sex difference in the response to that joke.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was a little bit misogynistic for my taste, but I think I kind of like it.
Yeah, okay,
I kind of like it.
I don't think it's misogyny that goes with it. It's more the I don't think you'd call that greasy.
I read a book on the dangers of alcohol, and it scared the shit out of me, so I gave up reading forever.
Yay! That explains a lot, Booma.
Sorry, I missed it there. You're in your quiet mic again.
Isn't that what happened to the Morgul?
Good TV to begin with.
Nah, actually. Yeah,
maybe.
Okay. Mathematical equation here. Okay. If you got one flat earther on Mars, that equals one problem. What do you get if you get two flat earthers on Mars?
Still a problem.
One problem. You get 10 flat earthers on Mars. What you got?
Still a problem.
One problem. You get all flat earthers on Mars. Problem solved.
Well done, Amy.
Thank you.
What do you call 7 used car salesmen at the bottom of the ocean?
A good start.
A fair start.
Barman.
Oh, yes.
Do you know the name of the leader of the Kitten Communist Party?
No.
Chairman Meow.
Oh, God.
Chairman Meow.
I knew that was coming.
Terrible.
God and Satan were arguing about the fence between heaven and hell, and God said, "I will send my lawyer," and Satan said, "What lawyers?"
9 o'clock here says, just saw a flying saucer, closely followed by a cup. This isolation is getting a bit rough.
Wow.
Two people go on a date. Two people go on a date. I work with animals, says the guy to his date. Oh, that's so sweet, she replies. I love a man who cares about animals. Where do you work? He responds, I'm a butcher.
Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, what's tough spot? I had sex with an English teacher last night. It was terrible. She kept complaining about my improper use of the colon.
Oi. Stop the improper use of me. Stop it.
Oh, dear.
What will happen to the internet when lockdown is over? We're all going to be wanting to do other stuff besides be online.
No, we won't.
Don't know. We're always online anyway.
We're all going to be too fat to leave the house. It'll be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll be like the people in Wall-E that are on the spaceship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, the last day at work, I had a really, really bad day because it turns out that my ex got hit by a bus, and I lost my job as a bus driver.
Oh, terrible. Colon, you were trying to get in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did the evangelical priest make God laugh?
I don't know. How did the evangelical priest make God laugh?
He told him his plans.
Oh. Oh, Tatty, NANA is asking, can we give 1 million of his points to Factard?
No, because Factard believes bagels and donuts are the same thing because they're the same shape.
What? That does raise an important thing. Well, they both got holes in the middle.
Yeah, but that's a certain class of donuts.
True. Oh, I want a donut now. Where have I put it?
Barman, these were the citations I dealt with in the bacon debate. He brought up his own citations that said Canadian bacon is ham and had me read it to prove a point that debunked his own view on the own stance on the subject at hand.
But Canadian bacon's back bacon. We all know that's bacon.
Yep.
It's the same bacon we have here.
Any?
Come on then, Boomer.
What's that?
Is your straight better than mine?
Well, we both know what we're playing, won't we? Let us find out, shall we?
Oh, big time.
Oh, you
Bastard!
bloody ass.
Whoa!
You got the straight flush.
Ah, wow.
You
That's
bastard.
amazing.
Ow.
I
I had it like
Congratulations.
10 now.
Okay,
Shit.
The orphans are going to
Barman.
feed tonight then.
Yes.
what are the definitions of love, true love, and just plain out showing off?
Oh, I know this one, but I'll let you say it anyway. Go on.
Spitting, swallowing, and gargling.
Gargling. Yes.
Oh. Bark. Yuck.
Brilliant.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
It's poop.
I don't know.
Poo.
Oh.
Poop. It's poop.
Pip,
It's poop.
what are you stealing me?
All right.
Poop.
Sorry.
For fuck's sake. Fucking
Like
Irish
this-
then.
Like this kid came home late at school.
Actually,
kid
after
came
this
home.
one-
Hey, wait.
Go on.
This kid came home late at school and he says, "Why are you so late?" He says, "My mother has the shits." Ah, you don't say that. You say, "My mother has a long haul." Yeah, that's right, and it's all filled with shit.
Oh. Right. What were you saying then, Tatty? I missed that.
I've totally forgotten.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave off the barman this time. Oh, Crash.
Yes.
What do you call an Amish guy with his hand in a horse's mouth?
Oh, I think I know, but I don't even want to go there.
A mechanic.
Okay. Do you know how I have a theory that I'm immortal and I'm going to live forever on one basis. If death is a woman, she'll never come for me.
Oh,
God.
You know,
Well,
I'm
it is
wondering-
important to remember that I do not have a carbon footprint. I drive everywhere.
I'm wondering if the Amish are okay during this crisis, man. I mean, I keep sending them emails. I get no reply.
Have I escaped some bad jokes there, I take it.
I can get a decent hand anytime. That would be great.
Yeah, they come once in a lifetime.
That's straight flush with something, man.
Hmm.
Oh, hold on, what's going on with my screen here?
Patient says to the doctor, "Where exactly are you taking me?" The patient, "To the morgue." The doctor replies, "What?" The patient panics, "But I'm not dead yet." "And we're not there yet." The doctor
Oh, barman.
Oh, God, go on.
A talking horse walks into a bar and says, "Excuse me, but are you hiring?" The barman turns around and says, "Sorry, mate, but you might want to try the circus down the road." And he says, "What would the circus do with a barman?"
Oh, what's 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and drives the women wild?
Me.
No, $100 bill.
What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
I don't know. What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
I know that.
Wiped his backside.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
What was the last thing
Told
to
you
go
what
through the
I
fly's
saw-
head?
And there
It's
goes my
ass.
last chance of ever being invited back on this show. But
What was the last thing to go through a fly's head as it hits the windshield of a car going at 70 miles per hour?
It's ass!
It's ass, yes.
Oh, how'd you kill a circus clown?
Dunno.
Go for the juggler.
Oh.
hey, okay, yeah, all right.
There's a father and son cannibal team are out hunting, and a very cute little naked cannibal chick runs past them. And the son says to the father, "Hey, Dad, why don't we catch her, take her home and eat her?" And he says, "I've got a better idea, son. Why don't we catch her, take her home, and we'll eat your mother?
How do you recognize a happy motorcycle rider?
Bugs in his teeth.
Yep.
Oh.
I missed that.
How many Freemasons does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many Freemasons.
33.
Can't tell you that. It's a 33rd degree secret.
Oh.
How many climate change deniers does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many climate change deniers it takes to change a light bulb.
None. The light bulb changes itself naturally over the courses of millions of years. It's not a man-made thing.
Oh, what do you call a party with 100 midgets?
God.
A little get-together.
Hey!
Come on, slider work.
How many anarchists does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many anarchists it takes to change a light bulb.
Light bulb can't be changed, it must be smashed.
Oh.
Barman.
Oh, God, go on.
I was reading in the newspaper the other day about a guy who went to hospital and they found 6
nice.
plastic horses up his backside.
Good job,
The doctor
Gracious.
turned around and said he was stable.
Yeah, I finally got a decent hand.
Doctor around said what?
The doctor turned around and said he was stable.
Fuck's sake. Oh.
Oh shit, I just spotted Tim Brooke Taylor died today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Not too goody.
Yeah, one of the goodies.
Yeah.
There's somebody else.
That's
So.
not too goody.
Dylan Moss.
Yeah.
Yes, Sterling Moss died.
Yeah. There's a few today. Tim Brooke Taylor and Peter Bonetti, the old Chelsea goalkeeper, died as well, wasn't it? So there's a few today.
Sorry for
Sorry,
loading
I
the
just read.
Actually,
Passport
I can hire the tone, by the way. Kenny-Dogley, she was diagnosed with COVID. He's actually out of hospital. He's fine.
Yay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That doesn't trump us losing Sterling Moss today, so...
No, well, that's... You know, that, the guy from the goodies, Tim Brooke Taylor, and England goalkeeper Peter Bonetti, yes, quite a bad day for us, but...
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Hey, night to feel growing on.
Aye, that there.
Right. How many sorority girls does it take to screw in a light bulb?
All of
Screw
them.
anything.
No, 2. 1 to screw it in and 1 to take a picture.
Hey, Pip, is Mrs. Crash still in the chat?
Yeah.
Tell her the dogs are inside, and I vouch for her to get a wrench if she doesn't have one.
She can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, the dogs are inside.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's logged in on the EIE account, so.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Nicole, the dogs are in.
Oh, wow, but I couldn't tell you how the fuck to do it.
My housekeeping style can be best described as there appears to have been a struggle.
2 men visit a prostitute. The first man goes into the bedroom. He comes out 10 minutes later and says, "Heck, my wife is better than that." The second man goes in and he comes out again 10 minutes later. "Hey, you're right. You know what? Your wife is better than that."
This sandwich is not for you. Oof.
It's for me.
Oh,
All the sandwiches
Oh,
are mine. You can't have a sandwich.
What's this? Okay.
I can't have a
what's
sandwich,
sa-
but no bread.
Don't think
What
my
does-
pit bull needs a buffalo chicken sandwich.
I do.
Go.
Right,
Okay.
wait.
What does
Go on.
Satan and Southampton Football Club's goalkeeper have in common?
I don't know.
They both hate crosses.
Oh. Don't do football jokes. Don't watch enough football to care.
I'm not watching anything now.
No. Not true. Oh, God. Go on, Colon.
How does Moses make his tea?
I don't know. How does Moses make his tea?
Bruise it.
Oh,
That was... Wow.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh.
Hey, there's no punchy. I'm really going low style.
Oh, yeah. We missed the dynamic.
Oh, God. Are we at the point where we can do really bad taste jokes yet?
There's
We've
so
already-
many bad taste jokes.
Come on, I've already done a few myself. So.
Oh, no, this one's, I think, worse than any we've had so far.
Oh, go on. Let's go.
no.
for it.
Okay, let's get demonetized.
Oh, we're never monetized. It's fine. How do you swat 200 flies at one time?
Thank you.
Hogan!
Well played, Amy.
Thank you.
God, Amy's winning all
I
the
was
chips.
hoping for that 10.
Right,
Yeah,
how do
go
you
on,
swat
Barman.
how do you swat 200 flies at one time? Hit an
Oh, we
Ethiopian
don't
in the face with a frying pan.
Oh.
I told you it was bad.
Oh.
I told you it was bad. And I guarantee at least half of you had that little smile on your face when it came out and went, "Oh, I can't laugh at that, but I'm going to smile anyway."
It's kind of one of those things that I know other jokes along those lines, but I don't feel comfortable going there.
No, we're going there now.
We've done it now. There's some that I'm avoiding. I've got a list, and they are offensive jokes.
Yeah,
I'm just avoiding any racist ones because I won't even go that far.
A little too much.
Yeah.
After spending a couple of in context of the current situation, after spending a couple of nights with my missus coughing out like fuck, we finally got through to the doctor, who told us to get to the surgery as soon as possible. Anyway, it took a great worry off my mind. It was a lung cancer that had come back.
Oh. Ooh.
Ouch. Ouch.
I'm trying to find one here I'm willing
Was
to
that too
read.
far?
No, it wasn't.
So, for those that watched the debate the other night, did anybody feel like Eckhart took lessons from Sleeping Warrior?
So what was that?
Barely hear you, Crashes.
I said, did anybody else feel like Eckhart took debate lessons from Sleeping Warrior?
Got inspired, Factard. He's out in the chat too.
I know he is.
So, Sleeping Warrior and Nathan Oakley jump off a really tall building. Who hits the ground first?
Who cares?
That's the one.
Be more worried about who has to pay for the concrete their dense ass heads broke.
No, I don't like the jokes on this page. That was probably the most readable joke on there that I read before. Jesus, they were terrible.
Okay, so John
How
F.
do you
Kennedy.
stop Nathan Oakley from dying, from drowning? Sorry. How do you stop Nathan Oakley from drowning?
You take your hand off his head.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right, John F. Kennedy, Indira Gandhi, and John Lennon. If history has taught us anything, it is that you don't want your child. If you don't want your child assassinated, don't name them after a fucking airport.
Love it.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! What?
I better tell my son Glasgow Airport that he's fucked.
At least there's one group of people who are celebrating this coronavirus and the inevitable lockdown this Easter.
Good job, Puma.
Quiet
I thought
boys.
you did the eight
Oh
stairs.
God!
Oh, that would change.
Hallelujah.
I had a lesbian girlfriend, and we had a problem. We were both in love with the same girl.
That's not a problem.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
not
problem. That's a problem. But I know.
That's an
Okay.
opportunity.
I know the people who are really laughing themselves silly now. These are the people who made these plastic screens that they use in supermarkets and stuff to keep the cashier girls from the bugs and the viruses and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but
They make it a buck now.
Perspex things, and I have this theory because I vaguely recall that at school we had these big sheets of plastic, and we used to had to have heat to kind of bend them into shape and all of that thing. So I'm thinking that there's just, because there's a certain group of children who still have to go to school. These are the kids of key workers. So I'm thinking that all the schools have just set up little sweatshops where they're making things for the local supermarkets.
I'm missing out on something here because
Yeah, well, if not, they already should be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically what I'm designated is key work. However, I am in isolation for 3 months because I'm been deemed by the NHS a high risk case. So if I catch COVID-19, I'm fucked. So yeah, I've got to isolate for at least 3 months.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all. Unfortunately.
No, not at all.
I do have a joke to break that though. Even though this joke is a few days old, so take your mind back to a few days ago, and this will be funny for the British people. Staff at St. Thomas's have reported Boris Johnson looking bloated, sweaty, and generally dishevelled and talking incoherently. A spokesperson said, "It is encouraging to see him look like his old self again."
Oh dear.
A study has revealed that a good laugh is the equivalent of a 10-minute jog. Right now I'm sitting in the park laughing at joggers.
How many surrealists does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many surrealists does it take to change a light bulb?
A fish.
Yes.
Barman, do you know my ex-girlfriend who's just broke up with me? She was a Sol obsessed. She said, "It's not you, it's me."
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got another terrible one. What do you call a bunch of flat earthers in a pool?
Go ahead.
Vegetable soup.
So I went to the doctor the other day, and I went to the doctor the other day and said, "Sorry, doctor, you really have to help because I've got a mole. I've got a mole on the end of my penis, and it is absolute agony. Absolute agony. I'm really concerned." And the doctor had a look, and he said, "Well, I can remove the mole, and that's not going to be a problem, but I'm going to have to phone the RSPCA first."
Exactly where I was going with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Barman.
Oh, bloody hell, my poker's reconnecting again. Go on.
Right.
Okay, for the non-UK people, RSPCA are the Animal Protection Society. I just realised.
Yeah, it's like the
What?
yeah, it's like the ASPCA. We got it.
What do nearsighted gynecologists and puppies have in common?
Oh, I know. One.
Wet noses.
Noses. Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the really disgusting jokes now. That's it.
Bring it.
I know one, but I don't know for sure if I should say
I've gone from discussing jokes. I think I found the same page as. Go on.
There were these two
They're the jokes you're supposed to
gynecologists.
say. It's when you know you're not supposed to say them. That's when you don't say them.
There were these two gynecologists, and one said, "I just saw a woman who had a clitoris like a pickle." "That big?" he said. "No, that's sour."
Tusk says.
Warned you.
Tusk says times are getting hard. Times are hard for the disabled. My mate's a dwarf and he's having a hard time putting food on the table.
Oh.
He didn't even type that out right. That was hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Barman. Has he got lag? Or has he dropped? Oh well.
Yes.
Why do mermaids wear seashells?
Why do they wear seashells?
Because they outgrew their
Oh,
seashell.
go on.
He's lagging.
Yeah, he's lagging lots.
How laggy am I?
About
A lot.
30
Okay, I'll
seconds.
disconnect.
Okay, we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell us when it happens.
Night task. I have to go night. Everybody stay safe. Remember.
Okay, if we're gonna do,
Night task.
All right, Pep.
sorry, if we're gonna do tasteless jokes, I'm gonna go down this. I'm gonna go down this route. Okay. What's the difference between the Catholic priest and acne?
Don't know.
One waits at least one of them waits till you're 12 before coming on your face.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the only jokes I really know are long-winded, but they're good.
And on that note,
Well, we can hand you the floor. We can hand you the floor, and you do it.
Yeah, you need to turn your microphone up.
I've tried. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little better.
I'm on my phone. My new computer's not here yet.
All right.
Ah, here we are.
Get
I got
closer
mine.
to the mic, then.
You barbarian.
If I get any closer to the mic, I won't be able to see my damn cards.
That's right. It's Barman's turn anyway, and he's in banked
On you
time
go.
as well.
On you go, Crashes.
What?
Joe.
On you go.
So the Boy Scout was selling cookies one day. He knocked on this lady's door. She answered the door. She had 3 towels on. Little boy looked up at her and said, I give you a free box of cookies to take off one of those towels. And she said, okay. So he said, they handed her a box of cookies and she took off the middle towel. He goes, what's that? She said, that's my button. Little boy thought about it for a minute. He said, I'll give you 2 free boxes of cookies to take off another towel. She takes off the top towel and he goes, what are those? She goes, those are my bells. Little boy looks at her and says, I got 4 more boxes of cookies if you take off the last towel. She says, okay. She takes off the bottom towel. Little boy looks at her and goes, what's that? She said, that's my slot. Little boy stood at the door and thought about it for a minute. He said, I figured out how this works. You put a quarter in the slot, push the button, and make the bells ring.
oh dear. Oh dear.
My dad was a truck driver. I know lots of dirty jokes.
Yeah. Okay, do you the one about when God, Adam in the Garden of Eden, God created Eve as a companion for him, but God's trying to explain to Adam what he wants him to do to procreate. He's not kind of getting it, and God says to Adam, "Tell you what, go over to Eve, give her a kiss, see how she likes that." And he explains what a kiss is or whatever. And explains and takes it for it. He goes back, gives her a kiss. Adam comes back to God and says, "Oh, she kind of liked that." Says, "Okay, you now have to take it to the next step. Adam, go over there and fondle Eve's breasts." And God has to take him through what that is. And Adam goes back, comes back and says, "Oh, God." Adam comes back. Eve seems quite like that. What should I do next? Adam, go and ask Eve if she'd like to have sex with you. Adam comes back 5 minutes later. Oh Lord, you tell me, what is a headache?
Oh, brilliant, mate.
A little girl and a little boy are at the beach, and they do the "I'll show you mine if you show me yours." And they look, and the little boy looks and laughs at the little girl, and she runs off crying. And the little boy's strutting around like he's some sort of a legend. And then the little girl runs back up and says, "I just told my mum what we did, and she said if I got one of these, I can get as many of those as I want."
Little boy and little girl were doing the same thing. She saw his, and she goes, "So that's why boys run faster. They got a stick shift and ball bearings."
Oh boy.
Oh God, what's this hand?
Boomer,
Poop.
You're fired, bro. I thought we was friends, but this hand proves otherwise.
Yeah, we need to change the dealer.
So,
Hold on.
who's running the book if we're not? Barman can get back in.
Uh-oh.
Just over 20 minutes.
Barman break the internet again?
Yep.
Probably.
Well, it's like this, guys. You all work for me now.
Okay, Boomer.
There'll be new conditions.
What? Fuck off.
Okay. How many psychiatrists does it take to change your light bulb?
Don't know.
Only one, but the light bulb really has to want to change.
I like that one.
Fucking right.
So y'all know who Arthur Davison is?
No.
He's a co-inventor of the Harley Davidson. When he passed away, he met St. Peter at the pearly gates, and St. Peter said, "Arthur, your invention changed the face of the planet for the better. For your good deeds, you get to spend eternity with whoever you want." Arthur thought about it for a minute. He said, "You know what? I'd kind of like to spend eternity right next to God." So God and Arthur are drinking beer one day in the celestial throne room, and Arthur looks at God and says, "God, you invented woman. And as a human from the planet, I'd like to tell you I think there's a few flaws with your invention." God goes, "Really? What are those?" Arthur looks at him and says, "Well, there's way too much inconsistency in the frontal protrusion. They chatter excessively at high speeds when you don't want them to. And the intake and exhaust are way too close together." You know what, Arthur? There may be a few flaws with my invention, but there's more people riding my invention than yours.
Awesome.
Hey!
Yeah, back. Yeah.
We're back.
It wouldn't let me reconnect. I had to reset my router so I could reconnect. I was like, fuck my life.
Done, Amy.
Hey, nice hand, Amy.
Hey,
Very nice.
I just had a look at the view
Whoa.
page of my premiere coming
I
out,
thought I had a good hand
and
next
Gary
to it,
has
so-
already started trolling it.
Yay!
That's it.
What time was your premiere due?
I've set it for 11:30 UK time.
Nice, I will definitely be watching that. Weren't you on my subscription list on upcoming videos? Oh, there you are. No, that's Monday Debates. What the fuck?
It's
Oh,
called
there
modeling
you
a
are.
pen.
You're
YouTube's
right.
been acting all
You're
sorts of
well
weird
down.
with notifications and shit.
YouTube's being an arse right now.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
It's because of when you set it to premiere. Not. I wish YouTube wouldn't do that. If you set a premiere for in the future, it should always be at the top of the list or just after the ones that are currently live.
Yeah.
Not set at the time you actually set when you fucking made the event. That's a pain in the ass.
It's like I had a reminder set for Thompson's retarded freaking debate on modern day debate, and I didn't even get the notification.
Oh.
That was a damn fiasco, that.
Do you know, I honestly haven't watched that yet. I don't know if I want to.
Awful.
You don't.
No.
I've not seen it.
There's only so much of that idiot I can put up with.
Oh, have you guys noticed that Travis has a new argument as of late?
Oh God, what is
Oh,
it?
great.
Perpetual motion.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God! Right, hello.
Oh,
I was
boy.
yelling at Professor Phil Bell about it the other day. You guys use the TV for a minute?
He's been watching that Australian guy, hasn't he?
I don't know who
One-
was watching, but he was going on
Yeah,
about it.
there's an
Mitch from
Australian
Australia,
guy
is
who... no,
No.
gonna do.
Oh, gonna do. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. The guy thinks if you've got the curvature of the Earth and you take a pipe from the top of it, it'll actually get the water to flow down, then flow back into your perpetual motion machine.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, check out Gonna Do, dude. Have fun.
Did you guys hear that? I came out to the garage to get a pack of smokes where they have the nice wood burner. She said, "You can sit in the truck. We want to talk." What the hell?
Anyway, oh, Tatty.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Tatty, right? What's Las Vegas and Glasgow got in common?
Nothing.
No, they're the only.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's many things you have in common. You go there, you get stabbed, and you get an STD. It's simple.
That's kind of better than my joke, right? No, it's the only place in the world where you can actually pay for sex with chips.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Point.
They have to be Blue Lagoon chips.
To be honest, I don't think you've seen Cardiff during Freshers Week.
Okay. Oh, they'll do anything for a fish.
How many flat earthers does it take to change a light bulb?
Go on.
Do your own research on that, man, and then get back to me.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, you have to use the electromagnetic pulse wave of the planet to figure out how you have to turn the light bulb.
Yeah.
Said in a voice that AB probably recognises.
Lemon curd.
No, sorry.
Oh, this is crap.
Yeah, Pip, what are you doing?
Pip.
Aimee.
So that was the 6 card as well.
Aimee in this language, God.
Aimee, you gotta shut your fucking language.
It's a fucking joke.
What?
No.
There's nothing here.
No. 16. Tatty's obviously got something. You got the 6 and the 8, or has he got an ace or a queen? Hey, 2 and a 3. I thought he'd at least have the top end.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Pip's got that magic number of chips left.
Hey.
Oh, yay.
Oh, crashes.
Yes.
What's the difference between a tyre and a 365 used condoms? One's a good year, the other's a great year.
I was thinking somewhere else with that entirely.
You know what is the smallest clubhouse?
Go on.
It's a condom. It can only have one member in it, and it still has to stand.
Oh, that's quite good.
It's almost about 300 years old.
Probably, yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
What is this bullshit?
Crapola.
Herb.
Poop.
Hey,
No.
fuck's sake, Amy.
Yeah. You can have Matt sign you off, Amy. It's language.
I know. I'm sure he'll tell me something in a minute.
I refuse to accept these cards as reality and replace them with my own.
When did you become a flat earther?
Probably after I debated fat cards.
Yeah.
Worth a 2,
I will
suppose.
say, he brought a very well prepared intro, like most flat earthers do, but it was all full of BS.
Oh, for God. Oh, God, go on.
Guy goes to the doctor, and the doctor turns around and says, "Sir, I have some bad news for you, but I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating." He said, "Why? I don't understand, Doc. Why do I have to stop masturbating?" He says, "Because I'm trying to bloody examine you."
Oh, dear God.
Who was that? Chucky from Sons of Anarchy? I'm good with that.
Oh, go on, Colin. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'll call that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Jesus.
Who's got 2 spades?
Not me. AB Science swore enough that he doesn't, but he knows it's worth a 2 for just in case. Boomer's going to do something silly because he's got all the chips.
Yep, guaranteed.
You know what? Because I have an account which has so many chips, but I can't remember the password for it.
Oh no! 20 colon.
Damn.
Well,
I don't think you've got 2 spades.
There's only fucking 15 minutes left on this, so screw it.
Yeah, I've got another 2,000 chips not even in play, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
Oh, you beat me on the kicker. Bastard.
Good job, colon.
I wish I was right. You didn't have the 2 spades.
No.
Right. Good joke then. Nathan Thompson walks into a job centre. Says,
Good one.
That isn't even the punchline, but goes up to the guy at Clark, says, I'm a flat earther, I need a job. He says, sure Nathan, there's this billionaire wants you to drive him around or whatever, and you got to drive around his 2 nymphomaniac porn star teenage daughters, and give him a good seeing to every week, and the job pays 100 grand a week. Nathan Thompson says, "Are you taking the piss?" So the job guy behind the counter says, "Well, you started it."
What's the difference between Nathan Thompson and a plastic bag?
I don't know.
Plastic bag as use.
No. One is a danger to society and should be kept away from small children. The other one is a plastic bag.
What's the difference between Nathan Thompson and an Airfix model?
I don't know.
One of them is a glueless kit.
Oh, I love the fact. We all know
one's an
that
asshole.
Oh.
Oh,
We've all gone insane. It's quarantine fever, I tell you.
Damn
It's
quarantine.
quarantine.
We call
I'm
it
only-
cabin fever here.
Due to the self-isolation, I'm only
Amy,
really
that's because
telling
you live in the
inside
land of
jokes.
perpetual snow.
Oh.
Oh, Patty. Inside joke. That's terrible. That's terrible, mate.
You know what will come after Corona?
Lime.
Cabin fever.
Yeah. There's a lot of that going around.
No, really. It's not even a joke.
Well,
Hey, Barman,
oh, God, yes.
did you know that 69% of people find something dirty in every sentence?
What's the square root of 69?
Don't know.
Go on, what's
8
the square root?
something.
To say, if I was to pour root beer into a square glass, would I just have beer?
Oh, if we're going back to dirty jokes, Amy,
Yes.
would you like to 68?
I guess.
It's like a 69, but I'll just owe you one.
Now, Amy, what
Yes.
you should have said there is no. I'll do you a 77. It's like a 69, but you get 8 more.
Oh, that's good.
Good lord.
This little boy and this little girl were staying over in a house, and they had to sleep in the same bed. And then the girl says, "Hey, let's do the dirty thing." Yeah, the guy said, "Let's shit in bed."
Come on, Boomer, what
dear
you got?
me.
You got the 6 or the deuce. Oh.
Oh, you got me.
Good job, Barman.
The 6. As soon as I saw you, I thought, oh no, he's got the 6.
He is the Antichrist.
What was more amusing, I'd clicked call any on, so whatever you'd have done, I would have just automatically called it. Oh, dear me. Right. Can I get some chips back? To be fair, I think I'm only actually down 100 odd for the night.
The children at the orphanage will be eating cocktail franks this week because of tonight's card game.
Hey!
They might even get some milk.
Far too kind to them.
I try not to be.
Not nice. Alright, where are we on? Oh, 8 minutes to go. We can get a couple more hands in.
Okie dokie, an old one. I'll recycle it.
Of course.
3 tons of shoe polish are walking down the street. What one's the musketeer?
What?
It's not a joke.
There's 3 tons of shoe polish.
I heard the joke.
Yeah.
Go on.
What one's the musketeer?
Don't know.
The D'Artagnan.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you hear about the man who farted in church?
No.
Sat in his own pew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a vertically challenged clairvoyant has escaped from police custody. The headline papers read, "Small, medium, at large."
Perfect.
Hey, Barman.
Oh, God, go on.
Did you hear about the roofer who was caught masturbating at work?
No.
No, it was all right. His boss just turned around and said, "We'll wipe the slate clean."
No.
Wow.
That was terrible.
That was fantastic.
See, who needs Punchy? We can do shit jokes all on our own.
Yeah, good point.
Though Ilya did message that she had woke him up, but he obviously went back to sleep, the lazy fucker.
What you gonna do, Boomer?
Alright. What have we got here?
You have 17 chips.
Yep.
And you're not in this hand. Yeah, it's a guitar.
That is a guitar.
Good job.
Excellent.
Oh,
Cool.
go. Okay.
Just beat me.
Right.
Buggers.
Pocket aces. Thing is, I couldn't push him.
Nathan went down to the schoolyard. Yeah, Nathan went down to the school. Nathan went down to the schoolyard. Yeah, he thought he was cool.
Oh boy.
He said to the wow, shit. He said to the shit. He said to the kids that the earth is flat.
And they all sunk back. What a twat.
The kids told him he's a fool.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, brilliant.
Maybe you
I
missed
like
your
the way you
hand.
think. What?
Oh, Barman.
Oh, colon.
Did you hear about the guy who had phone sex?
No.
He had to go to the hospital to get it removed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That is. Oh.
Leave it in the thoughts. Leave it in the thoughts.
Oh, we have a 10 bet already. with a sick queen and 10. What are we on? 3 minutes left.
By the hell not. Who needs money anyway?
It's going to be the last
Me.
one.
Probably.
Who needs money? Many people in this situation because no lockdown and they're facing unemployment.
They're not playing this stupid game though.
True that.
At least you guys have some kind of idea of what's going on. My business revolves on other people doing stupid shit to make money.
Ooh, an 8.
No, it hasn't worked since beginning of January.
All right, let's see if Gary has been.
No, nothing new yet.
No, nothing new.
No, I've got the chat open. No one's talked since 10:25.
You're saying, let's see how good your math is now. Make a few predictions, lol. Well, watch the video. You'll realize what I'm doing. But yeah.
You could always predict 5 is 10. If he's questioning your maths.
Ooh, last hand.
How can I? It's not even let me go all in.
Who's really got a hand that's going to win?
Do you know, friend of mine got really upset when I called him a flat earther. He said the correct term is bulldozer operator.
I like that.
Oh, FTFE.
It'd be rude not to bet 20. Yeah, he went live at 10 o'clock, didn't he?
Yeah, he's taking on I got questions again.
Yeah.
Boy.
I get bored with the debates.
Yeah.
Right, I'm rating.
What do you guys do to watch?
Hey!
I never really got along with debates or stuff like that.
Barman.
Because,
I did.
well, you're not debating anything. You can't debate facts.
No.
Last hand.
No.
Yeah, I've already followed my
suppose I've had a conversation
I'm
with, Radical Flight of Flat Earth and Planner Walk about that. But, yeah.
No, the debates do seem pointless.
Barman.
Oh, God, go on.
Do you hear about the flat earther who decided to walk to the end of the world to prove it was flat?
No.
Well, eventually he came around.
Oh, for God's sake.
And with that.
And with that, this is last hand, so everyone, as you're losing... Oh, there we go.
Sit out.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, well, that's that.
Well,
thank you everyone very much for joining us this week for another round of stupid poker where we all play poker really badly. We've had Dutch Heretic, Ned, Crashes Crash, Jeff. Oh, I was going to say Jeff then, Jesus.
I'll say it. Everyone knows my name.
All right, Jeff, Pip, Aimee, Science. Who else have I got? Who have I missed the list? Okay, Boomer from Blacksite. The fact you've got that in your name, Boomer, is just quite amusing. And doing all the controls. Tatty, I don't think I've missed anyone then, did I?
Nope.
No, I didn't. Awesome. And hopefully you can join us all again next week. Don't forget, AB Science has got a premiere exactly 29 minutes from now. You've also got the UnCalled Four an hour after that. Yeah, that's my maths right. So yeah, everyone go enjoy them. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe all down below. Tell you how bad you think everyone was at poker. That'd be good to know. And we'll see you all next week. Tappy, press the buttons and twiddle your knobs.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thank you all
Catch you
too.
later.
Induction. 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 Ball. Induction. Sphere. Induction. Ball. Sphere. Ball. Induction. Sphere. Induction. Ball. Sphere. Ball. Induction. Sphere. Induction. Ball. Sphere. Ball. Induction. Ball. Induction. Sphere. 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 Sphere.
The fuck did you just say?
Ball. Induction sphere. Induction ball. Sphere. Ball. Induction sphere.